son.
He's 23.
Something planet, you're my golden boy. What have we done? What have we done? I murdered my only son. SomethingPlanet.com has just begun.
Something Planet was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Oh God! Oh my God!
Something Planet Podcast, episode number 492. Welcome to it. I'm your host, John Jay, and with me are the three founders of Clowncore.
Beep pop. There's only two.
There's only, yeah, but one guy quit because he couldn't fit in the porta potty.
Yeah.
One of us is a silent clown.
Silent partner, silent clown partner.
Yep.
So, founding member.
He's really a mime.
I believe they pronounce a meme.
A meme?
A meme.
We got a great show for you.
We do?
I think so.
Do we? It's always a crapshoot. You never know.
I think it's going to be a great show.
I mean, the last 400 and what is this, 93?
This is 492.
92, yeah. The last 491 shows have been good.
No,
But maybe this one will be bad.
There were a couple that were...
It could happen anytime.
Yeah.
What was that one show where you guys kept saying the N-word?
Oh, it was the one where we introduced Brad as a new character.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
you
yeah.
saying it.
Was it me?
Yes.
Okay.
It's always you.
There was that show, when it was back when we were kids. We were all on that show. You can't say that on television when we were kids.
You cannot say that on television.
Don't say it, yeah.
Yeah, we were actually, that was our first show. It was a sketch show.
Yeah.
We were little kids.
Alanis Morissette was on that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Was it Alanis Morissette? Or,
Yeah, we know her.
Yeah, I was actually the guy that she drank all the cum from. Yeah.
Don't say it.
I don't even know.
That's...
Wasn't that a rumor in the 90s that she had to get her stomach pumped or something?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
apparently, it was
that's
Dana
right.
Coulier.
I thought it was Dee. I thought it was Dee Schneider from Twisted Sister.
thought
Yeah,
it was
Dave
D-Schnuts.
Coulier. For one, we all know at this age you can drink as much cum as you want. And it's fine.
That's true.
You don't need to get your stomach pumped for
You know
that.
what? Never mind.
You gotta drink your 8 ounces a day to keep
Guys, this seems like a horrible idea to start the show.
You're
that.
right.
I mean, well, look
You're
at
right.
David's hair. How do you think he keeps it so lustrous?
Yeah.
You put cum in your hair?
No, he drinks 8 ounces a day.
8 ounces of cum.
A day?
I probably come 8
At
ounces.
least.
I come 8
We
ounces.
probably
a
should have
day.
taken the warning when we tried to fill out the stream information, and then they wouldn't post it, so maybe we shouldn't talk about it as
Oh
soon
yeah.
as we go.
No,
out.
that's COME. We're not allowed to tell people to COME here.
I think what we need to do next time is, because right now, hey, Twitch, I'm live now on Twitch, and we want people to get to, or I'm not, on TikTok. All these
You're on
apps.
TikTok.
I want to get people to our Twitch. So if you're watching right now, go to twitch.tv/somethingplanet. You can see the rest of the guys. in the room.
Show
here's a little
everybody. So Brad went viral on Twitch with, for being racist.
Yeah, apparently.
And we're all in here.
everybody.
So yeah, if you can hear my voice in the distance, please go to twitch.tv/somethingplanet.
At the break, we'll get a piece of paper, write it up there so it can see it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
smart. Why
Yeah.
didn't you think of that 10 minutes
Because I didn't think of
ago?
it until fucking now. I don't even have a way to hold the camera properly.
So yeah, so once you go viral on TikTok, then you're allowed to do live streaming on TikTok. So how
Yes.
does this work? Is it going to cut us off if you don't get enough viewers? How does live
No,
streaming on
there's
TikTok work?
I don't know how there seems to be like people are leaving, but I think they're leaving to go to the Twitch. though.
People are leaving.
There are like
Hopefully they're
5
switching
people, but
apps.
yeah, all right, go to the Twitch.
Yeah.
We should be able to see if people are coming to the twitch.tv/somethingplanet.
All right.
Just make sure to say it every 5 minutes, because all the new people coming in, they're not going to know.
Yeah.
Right.
You need that sign up here, Brad.
You should just get a T-shirt that says twitch.tv/somethingplanet.
What if I just take off my shirt and on my titties it just says twitch.tv/somethingplanet?
I'm pretty sure you're going to get banned on TikTok.
Oh,
again.
I can't have my titties out?
Yeah.
Not
So
on
there I
Twitch.
was.
Not
on Twitch.
unless it's educational.
Let's find out.
So,
It could be educational.
so Brad had a video where he almost says the N-word.
Yes.
Which is a running
Almost.
gag around here.
Yes.
And,
He does not.
Bro,
don't
wait,
say it.
Real quick, on top of that, Amara, my daughter told me the other day one of her favorite things to do with her white friends is to make really racist jokes to make them uncomfortable. And I'm like, yes, you are my kid. She tries to trick them into saying the N-word.
Proud Papa.
Oh yeah. I do that too.
Hey, whoa!
Yeah, what's your favorite chips? Salt and Vin. What is it?
Vin what?
What is it? Vin.
Finish it.
Yeah, Brad.
Finish your
say
statement.
it.
Salt
I
and
don't-
Vin.
Brad, what's your
Vinegar.
What's your favorite H.P. Lovecraft cat name?
Oh man, Blank Man.
I love that movie.
I think
Remember Blank Man?
Yeah.
Damon Wayans.
Were they doing a?
Yeah, that was Blank
Was
Man.
that Lovecraft?
No.
What the blank is? You know what the blank is? It's his cat's Blank Man.
Wait, well, hold on. So the Damon Wayans movie Blank Man, that was the blank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You never got that?
No.
Because the studio wouldn't let him call it
Yeah. You
that.
could have called it so it was just like Blank Man.
I honestly, to be completely honest, I did not know that until just now.
Is this real? Leprechaun?
No, it's not
Okay.
real. Me and John are just good actors. We
It
can
might be.
actors.
Who knows?
So, later on in the show, middle of the show segment, I got Danny Bevins on. He's been on HBO, Gotham Comedy Channel. What else is he
Oh, I
been
thought
on?
you were gonna say Gotham. I was like, he was on fucking Gotham.
He's one of the
No.
he's one of the writers for some of your favorite television shows.
Yeah, he's written
That's
on
true, yeah.
what was that Steve Burns show with the bar, the O'Sullivans.
Yeah, the
yeah,
O'Sullivans.
yeah.
He was a writer on the O'Sullivans. He works on several Billy Gardell shows and stuff. So
Yeah.
he's in studio. We're talking about his new podcast, which is actually being produced by
Something Planet Studios.
Yeah, Something Planet Studios over here. So it's a fun new show. It's all about me and Danny Bevins learning about modern dating because we have absolutely no fucking clue.
Yeah. They brought me and Jander in to talk.
As
to him, yeah.
experts. Well, no, we
Yeah,
just wanted
not
them-
experts. Yeah.
We just wanted to hear their sad
Yeah,
stories.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be good, but I just cried a lot, so now I'm mad about it.
So yeah, it's a really fun new podcast, and that's actually coming out soon. So stick around in the middle of the show, and me and Danny Bevins talk about that, and we talk about my new stand-up special coming up. I'm getting some advice from him because
Yeah.
I think he's had about 4 of them now. So
Nice.
Really?
yeah, so he
been
knows
on-
what he's doing.
He been on HBO?
Showtime.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Showtime. It's not HBO,
Danny's
but
legit.
That's paid cable.
I
it's
just
not
know.
HBO, but it's pretty good. I'll take it. You know, I would take it.
I mean, it's definitely better than a Cinemax.
I only know
Yeah.
Danny from arguing with him on Facebook.
oh
really? What do you argue with him about?
I forget what it was.
They're both lefty.
Wow.
They're both loony lefties on.
Yeah, you're both
getting
soy
into
boy.
fights.
You're both
We're both
soy boy
soy
pussies,
boys,
and I don't even
and
know why you're.
we
fighting.
were fighting over the wrong soy boy idol. That's
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
and he called me out. He's like, yeah, you know, we could do this all day about whataboutisms, and then he just posted a whataboutism right after that. I thought it was funny.
What
I
about?
thought it was funny, Danny.
What about?
I don't remember. It was so long ago. It was probably
yeah.
talking about how Hillary Clinton is.
I didn't care.
Is
Da-
a
David
terrible, a terrible president.
David and Danny both get into fights about the same policy that they both agree on, but like they have like a
The
technicality.
semantics.
Yeah.
We fight over the semantics.
That's
it
like
was
a pretty,
one. It was one.
You
time.
said were and it's was. That's the kind of fight you guys get into.
Exactly.
That's a
Piece
pretty
of
good
shit.
representative of the Republic or the Democratic Party right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's just like we both agree about 99% of the things, but you know what? I fucking hate you, and I'll never vote for you.
That's because leftists are idealists. They
Yeah.
want everything.
They
to
want
be
everything to be
exactly
perfect.
Yeah.
They want their leftist utopia.
Which is
Yeah.
why
Everybody's
I'm an
got a
alt
pe-
centrist.
They want their leftist utopia where everybody has a penis and a vagina.
At the
Everybody
same
Future
time.
Yeah.
liberals
Yeah.
want.
It's the future liberals want. Sorry.
I'm sure Danny and I would get along great. In real
I don't
life.
think so. He was talking mad shit about.
Yeah,
us.
he was like, I'm
that
gonna
David
fight you."
guy. He
He
looks
does-
older.
I-
He said you look older than him.
I guarantee.
He was like,
he
"Whose
does-
name is
I
the day?"
guarantee you, he doesn't even remember me.
No, he does.
Not at all.
He texts me like every night. He's like, bro, I fucking David.
He's like, David, who's this David guy? Whose name is the day?
David.
Oh,
that
speaking
guy.
of Danny Bevins, me and Danny Bevins are going to be at Coconuts Comedy Club this week, Wednesday through Saturday. So come
Ooh.
check us out
Yeah.
there. We're not headlining; we're just going to be there. I'm not sure who's headlining.
Mike Rivera.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
just gonna be there.
Okay.
I'm just going to be there. Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you guys catch me at the Dunedin Blue Jays game. I'm not going to be on the field, but I'll be.
But
in
I'll
the
be there.
stands.
No, I'm going to perform. I'm
I know.
just saying I'm
I
not
know.
headlining.
I know.
You guys catch me in my house. I will just be there.
Be
And you
sad,
guys-
sadly masturbating.
You guys can catch me outside. How about that?
Pass.
Is that still relevant?
Yeah.
I'm
It
funny.
It is, but also pass because I'm gonna be inside where it's nice and cool.
So it is Pride Month, and we haven't brought it up. It's halfway through the month. We haven't brought it up yet,
brought
but
it up.
this is Brad's first Pride Month.
What?
Coming out of the closet.
I came out the closet?
Oh, was I not supposed to say that?
You piece of shit! I wasn't ready.
Oh fuck! All right. Well, now that you're
man.
now that you've been outed,
yeah, I'm out. I am a
no, don't say that. People are
pansexual.
going to take that seriously.
No,
like,
I'm out.
You just
I'm out.
outed him.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm a pansexual. That's what I am.
Pansexual. I thought you were No, I guess that's what it.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
I thought she was just gay and shit, dog.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'm just gay and shit.
That is what he said on. That's what he screamed on a stage at the Kava Bar last Friday.
Did I scream that?
Yeah.
Did I really?
Yeah, you were like, I'm gay and shit.
Did I?
Wasn't even
Leprechaun?
there's no context to the joke.
I don't think. Okay, you're lying now.
I mean,
I
that's
did,
probably
I did talk about it, but I mean, yeah.
that's probably a pretty good, a safe bet if you're in St. Pete during Pride Month to just shout out "I'm gay and shit." You know?
Yeah.
You know, that's a safe bet. It'll be fine.
But yeah, this is my first Pride Month out, and I mean, I don't.
What's
you
it
know,
like?
Feels the same, I guess. I don't know.
You're
I don't know.
not feeling the pride?
Does it feel pretty gay?
I guess I don't know. Like I've been this way. I've just revealed to everybody else that I've been this way. So it's like not a. I mean, it's a change for you guys.
No.
Really?
No.
No,
I
you're
already
the
knew.
same. Yeah.
You knew? No, you suspected, but you
No,
didn't know.
I straight up just told you, and then you were like,
Nah,
no,
you
no,
thought- you thought I
no.
might have been gay.
Yeah, but then you were like, no, no, and then I was like, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it, but still nothing's different.
Really?
Yeah,
Why
no.
would it
You
be
ho-
different?
You hold me
Yeah,
differently.
me and David don't think about you
That
at
is
all.
true.
Yeah, you don't even jerk him off anymore because David only likes to fuck straight dudes.
Ugh, gross.
Yep,
Who
Brad-
fucks straight guys?
Brad's out,
Who
I'm
straight
back in.
women? I guess.
Yeah, I guess straight women.
Jared,
Yeah.
I'm in with you.
Oh
though.
yeah, that's funny because
Jared's
we
as
always
straight
joke
as they
around.
come.
We always have that joke about like how me and you gonna fuck, but now you know I fuck guys, and now you're like,
Yeah.
So now
was
I
it a
can't-
joke?
I
Yeah.
can't-
Yes,
So David-
it was, David,
so-
because I don't want to fuck you.
That's not true, David. That's how you know his friendship wasn't true. He's just been trying to fuck this whole
Yeah.
time. You and me though, we're true friends.
I knew it. See, I asked him to do something. He goes, "What are you going to pay me?" And I said, "I just want love."
I said I'm all out.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
all
have
out.
any more to
Just
give,
Brad,
bro.
Brad just wants to food.
Fucking done.
I'm done with love. I'm
Brad,
strictly
when it
in
comes
the
to
lane
David,
of
Brad's
fucking.
favorite thing is going in raw.
Love
Oh.
is for fools, man, but fucking is for everyone.
Well, I just want to say happy Pride Month,
Thank
to
you.
Brad,
Yes,
and I'm
that
proud
does.
of you for coming out of the
Ally,
Thank you.
ally, ally.
Yeah, everybody
ally.
pay attention to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm being
Hey,
so supportive to
it
him.
took so much bravery for you to support me. I appreciate that.
exactly.
You deserve,
Would you say I'm a hero, Brad?
yeah,
I'm
You know,
at
fucking
least.
You know, I would second that.
I would say a superhero.
You know, if it weren't for you, Brad would have never come out.
That's true.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
No, how?
John dragged you out of the closet, kicking and screaming the
John,
entire way.
because John's a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
Oh,
hero.
yeah, okay.
What are you?
A zero?
I wouldn't go
I'm a
that far.
queero.
Just a queer. Yeah. Just a queer.
Kendall on TikTok, Kendall, a friend of mine says that she suspected it 18 years ago.
Aw,
And I know it's a
Kendall.
joke, but it's also the truth too.
It's also, yeah, there's
like
100%
nobody
true.
was really surprised. Like
Yeah.
it was very few people were like, "Oh, really?" They're
Oh
like,
my
"Yeah, that tracks."
God.
Another
yeah, that
thing
tracks.
you said on the stage at the Kava Bar.
Did anyone?
oh yeah,
Yeah, you're
Did
like,
anyone-
I came out and all my friends were like, yeah, we knew.
yeah. No, that's because that's pretty much how.
I
it
think
was.
I know the answer to this already. But did anyone take it badly and was like, I don't know if I could be friends with you?
No.
not
I
one
don't
person,
think
right?
I don't think anyone that you would be friends with
That's
would
true.
think
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah. Well, because when Brad came out, he'd already gone through the purge of all the Trumper Republican
That's true.
hate people that had been going
Right.
on
Yeah,
the
that's
last
true.
4
That's
years.
true.
Right.
You already
right.
purged all those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all of the all lives matter
Yeah.
people you had already unfriended.
And that was like people who I went to high school with who like I wasn't really friends with, but I knew them through high school. And I
Right.
was like, hey, it's 25 years later, and you know what? I'm good.
it's just,
bro.
yeah,
Time
it's just
to cut
it's
ties.
there was a lot of leftovers from the days where you just accepted any friend
yes.
request.
Now I'm very
Like 2020, I think most people like purged those people where it was like it was the first few years I'm using this. Oh, somebody wants to be my friend, sure. And then
Yeah.
you had
Yeah.
those on there, and then 10 years later, you're like, who the fuck is this, and why are they an asshole?
Yeah. I've gotten a little lax with my friendship thing actually, where I just accepted a friend request from somebody just because I was like, I know all these people, I know them, so maybe this person's
Right.
cool. So I said, all right, and then immediately they sent me a hey on Instant Messenger. I'm like, all right, unfriend.
I'm even at the point where like I have relatives, like distant relatives, who like Facebook request me, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't fucking. I don't know. I don't know you that well.
I don't know you like that.
I knew you when we were kids, but like I don't know where you stand right now.
Yeah, I
know if
don't
I
know.
want that in my life right now.
You don't.
I did another show at the Lucky Dill the other night, and
Ooh, another Ferrari
Oh,
night?
didn't? Yeah, you had an incident, right?
Well, it wasn't really an incident. It wasn't that big of a deal, but it was the first time I've ever been heckled where I didn't know what the fuck to say.
And how were you heckled?
I was called a colonizer.
Brad, how
mean,
would he?
it's
How should he have handled that?
He should have been like, "You were correct."
You should have apologized.
Yeah. And you should have gave that person 40 acres and a mule.
I only had a mule on me.
Ugh,
So-
you got to get those 40 acres, bro. They got them at Walmart.
You should have
now.
given her then at least the mule then.
Oh, it's a woman?
Yeah, it was a woman.
Oh.
But how do you give her 3/5 of a mule? That doesn't.
Ooh.
Ooh,
is
it
that
just
a-
rolls off your
is that a-
tongue, dude.
That is just a bad
Is that a
joke.
thing?
It's not even, it's like bad and it's bad.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
bad and it's also bad.
not even the puppet could have saved that one, Dave.
I think the puppet. No, the puppet
Nope.
couldn't have done that one. No,
Not at all.
Canceled.
canceled.
No, I didn't know how to handle it. I was just like, wow. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. I don't know.
What? What? Why did she call you that?
She called because
Because he's white.
I was talking about.
Because he is.
I was actually. I did my joke about how me and Leah are trying to have a kid.
Yep.
Right. And I did that joke, and then these people that were there were like basically like kids.
What do you mean, these people?
They were basically kids. And they were like I think they were all like 23, like
Yeah, okay.
21 to 23.
Oh my God! Yay!
Yeah, they were young, to me, and
Because you old.
and then some of the women, these young women, started giving me like advice about trying to have a kid or whatever, and that was weird.
Oh.
Oh, they were like, put a lemon in there.
They were I forget, there was like some herbal remedy that was suggested.
Have you tried not pulling out? I
No,
seem
you
to
gotta-
feel like that works.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Have you tried not pulling out and then also like holding Leah's legs up in the air for like 30 minutes?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
not
going to
real.
do it while skydiving. No, so and then one of the girls was like, she shouted out, "You should freeze it," referring to my cum. And we're back to cum talk again.
Well, you
Come
didn't have to say-
time.
You could have just said semen.
I could have said
That's
semen.
educational.
You're right, semen's educational. And I responded by saying. I
you
responded
had.
by saying that I had frozen a bunch. I said I had a bunch of it in my freezer. I had like mine and like other people's, so,
Yeah.
like a freezer full of the stuff. And she was grossed out. And then somebody else said, "Oh, I thought she said threesome," and I was like, "No, she doesn't want me," referring to me being old and a man because she was there with her girlfriend.
Yeah.
And she said, "Yeah, I would never be with a colonizer."
No, okay, so you said she was her girlfriend white?
No,
Okay.
no, they were.
A black lesbian couple.
So two
But there
hot
was-
Nubian lesbians.
They had white friends and stuff.
What's a Nubian?
Yeah. What does that mean? I don't know.
You
Is
know,
You never seen Chasing Amy?
I have. I know.
Okay,
I was laughing at it. I just couldn't-
Motherfucker!
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I could have done Shaka Khan's response.
Yeah.
so yeah, I didn't know what to do. What should I have done, Brad? I don't know.
Why are you asking me? Because I'm
because
a
you're
black.
black, yeah.
I don't have all the answers for black. Although
I'm asking.
Brad,
Oh, okay.
black people
I'm
are a
asking
monolith.
you as a
You-
black man and as a comedian.
instead of sidestepping the situation, you should have shuck and jived the situation.
Okay, you tell me how that goes.
I don't know how to shuck and jive. I know it's a thing. I think.
I don't know what shucking and jiving
Well,
really
shucking.
is.
Well, jiving is just a state of being. It's like a mood. Like,
Okay.
it's like a vibe. So it's like, yeah, we're jiving and shucking. You shuck corn.
Well,
So you should have got some corn out of your pocket.
Jumping
shucked it
off
while
of that,
dancing.
should John have just tried blackface at that moment?
I feel like we're getting into dangerous
You
territory.
could have tried blackface, but it depends on what level of blackface we're talking. If it was just
Yeah,
like,
No.
if it was like a charcoal face mask, that's acceptable because that serves a purpose.
Okay, so he puts that on and he's like, colonizer.
That's
No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I know I suggested it, but I really don't like it.
This is
It
dangerous
sounds
territory.
bad coming out of your mouth.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't like this at all.
This is weird.
I don't know how to respond to that because like the only thing I can think of is like the adverse if I'm on stage and somebody called me the N word, but I would be filled with rage.
Well, colonizer didn't make me mad. Like I've heard the term before.
Yeah.
It's never been directed to me before, but
Just
I
made him confused.
I mean, you're not
I've
a
heard
colonizer. Your ancestors were.
My ancestors are a bunch of hobos and murderers.
Yeah.
Yeah, his
But who did they hobo and murder?
his ancestors were Irish.
Yeah, other Irish.
Oh, Irish people don't kill my ancestors? Is that what you're trying to say? Are you black splaining black history to me?
No, he's Irish
during Pride
splaining.
Month?
He's
I'm-
Irish splaining
Yeah,
black
Irish
history.
mi-
during
I'm
Gay
white
Pride
splaining,
Month.
black splaining history to you.
This is white splaining exploitation.
White splaining hour.
Black exploitation.
And in answer to your question, I don't think so. I don't know history.
I don't know.
So I don't know.
Why does your voice keep going high like that?
I'm unsure.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
So we all got a chance to go to the strip club this week.
That
We went to the wonderful land of Oz.
Leave it to fucking David to be upset with the musical choices. he
It
made.
was shit.
It was pretty bad.
No, it was great
It was
music.
bad.
It was,
and
John,
it was
that
really
music
loud.
awesome?
I thought the music was good.
I had
It
so
was-
much fun.
No one else but you guys liked the music.
I mean,
that
you
much.
guys said that they put on
the DJ
My Girl
probably
Wants
liked
to
it.
Party all the time,
Yeah.
but we were there long enough for the music to rotate, and it never came back on.
Boom.
Yeah, it was.
That DJ put on a Jock Jams Volume 1
Bro, they
and
had
did not
Poison,
buy Volume 2.
Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe.
No.
They had Tina Marie song. It was great.
Salt and pepper.
It was
Yes.
not, it was great stripper music if you were in the 90s.
Look, man, I was just there to
I was
have
in the
fun
90s.
and not spend money.
We're not now.
I was in the 90s.
Now we're
No,
in the
we're not
20s.
there now.
We're in the roaring
We're in the
20s.
roaring 20s. No, even the stripper that came and sat on my lap.
Yeah, the music should have been.
I could She's like, yeah, the music's really loud. It's really
Even
loud.
the music was too loud for the stripper.
Yeah.
There was one stripper, she came over and she was talking to our friend. I don't want to give out names because they may not want to know people, but
Right.
you know who I'm
A?
talking about. Yes, A. And she asked her for like a lap dance. And she was like, "No, I can't really afford to spend that money." And she turned to me and she's like, "How good of a friend are you?" I was like, "I'm a very good friend." She's like, "You want to spend $40 to get your friend a lap dance?" I was like, "I'm a great friend, but I also don't have a job, so no, thank you, ma'am."
Yeah, the
Wow.
one stripper that sat on my lap, she's like, why are you guys here? I was like,
Saleswoman of the Year.
Why are you guys here?
yeah, what are you doing here?
You're to look at these titties.
Well, yeah, she, you know, they have a little conversation with you, and then
Which
somehow
I don't enjoy.
yeah, they weave it somehow into a dance. And so it's like,
Well-
oh, we're all here to celebrate my wife's birthday. She's like, oh, really?
Where's
Does
your
does she
wife?
enjoy women? I was like, yes.
Yeah,
And-
who doesn't?
who doesn't?
Yeah,
and
women
she's
are
like,
Even my gay ass
she's like, well,
enjoys women.
maybe she would like a dance, or maybe we could do a couples dance. And I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just bought a house. I don't have any money.
And then
It always comes back to the
and then
house.
she turned to Brad and was like, "How good a friend are you?"
yeah, how good a friend are you? Can you buy them a house?
No, but that's good. Like I don't want to be the guy who because they're at work, they're doing their
Yeah.
job. If I'm
Sex
I'm
work
not
is
gonna
real
buy
work.
it is. I'm not gonna buy a lap dance. I need to be upfront with them so they're not wasting their time because they need to make the rounds to try
Yeah.
and make their
Yes,
fucking money.
That's why
true.
I wish they would just be upfront. They would just come back like, "You want to dance?"
Well, the one
And then I
stripper,
can go,
Paris-
no, and they can go away.
Yeah.
Well, no, because they're trying to be polite.
Yeah.
It's a manners thing. They're instructed
No.
to do that.
Yeah, but you know what? I hate small talk, and that I find.
So
small
what
talk
do you
rude.
prefer? She just comes up with her butthole and says, "You want this?"
Yes.
There was one stripper, and I think
And Jared
David
wonders
did
why
it.
he's single. It's like, I just hate small talk.
I think David.
I don't
did it.
wonder why I'm single.
I turned to fucking John, and I'm like, there was she had on a G-string, and
Oh,
there's
you
a
could
dollar
totally
bill.
see that asshole.
Yeah, it was
with
the
a
dollar
no.
bill was right on her
I didn't
asshole,
do
and I was
that.
like, bro.
I didn't do that, but I do get close.
Yeah,
I do get close.
I think that's a. Do you enjoy small talk, John? You love it.
Yeah.
I
Really?
actually
Why?
enjoyed talking to the stripper for a
Yeah.
little bit. She was
But you
fun.
love small talk.
I don't usually love
mean,
small talk, but it was nice
I
talking to her.
do small talk with everybody. Yeah.
She was
not?
actually she was like
It's
talking
awful.
about.
I hate it.
It was funny. She was like, "Yeah, I'm going to acupuncture school, trying to get my degree in that."
Acupuncture school. Nice.
Yeah, and she first came up to me. She's like, "Are you Greek?" And I was like, "Yes."
Are you?
A little bit, yeah.
little?
My grandmother.
A little bit Greek.
Stathopolis.
You're
I'm
American.
I'm a
Fortnite? You're a
eighth,
Fortnite?
I'm an eighth Greek, I think.
Yeah. So you're.
Just a little bit. My grandmother's name was Stathopolis.
I
That
don't.
was her
Yeah,
last name.
I don't like it.
Sorry.
I don't like
The
it.
I
Greeks
don't
are
like it. Yeah,
shiesty
I need you to be.
people.
I need you to
will-
be. I need you to be more.
Whoa!
I will- No, they are.
That's horrible.
I can say that because I'm
It's,
Greek.
I can say
Oh.
that because I've been to Tarpon Springs once.
Can I say things that only people of my skin color can say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Any, any word?
Yeah.
Constantly.
On it, any word.
Not on this stream. Neighbor.
All right. Anyway,
that
we got to
wasn't the
finish
word
our
he was gonna
strip club
say.
story
Oh yeah,
here.
strip club story.
Yeah.
Dollar
Strip
bill in the
club
butthole.
adventures.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was fun. I'm glad that I'm glad that like feminism has like brought like strippers and like sex work more to the forefront now,
Yeah.
where it's
Yeah.
like not shameful anymore. You know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So,
So now it's like we can bring our wives to the strip club and have a good time.
Oh my god,
You
your
know?
wife was
so-
so adorable giving the stripper the dollar bill. She looked like so shy. It was so fucking hilarious.
she had a big smile on her
Yeah.
face. It was great.
She's,
Lauren,
she's also very polite.
Yes.
I mean she's polite to anybody that's working
That's
anywhere.
true. No, very true.
Lauren
very
and I were having a conversation about it where it's like, how far can you critique these strippers? Because you want to be, sex work positive about it and sex worker positive as well. But it's like, I said to her, just some of them, they look like they're so bored. It'd be nice if they just smiled a little bit. And I was like,
wow.
fuck! What if,
Wow.
listen. I said, listen to
You
myself.
Greek son of a bitch.
I know. I was like, okay, you can't say that. I'm sorry.
There
here's
was that one girl that was like hot as fuck.
Are you talking about with the really red high boots? The knee high?
No, not that
Okay.
one. But she was hot as hell, and
The
she was
straps?
also really, really bored and barely didn't dance.
I
at
think
all.
that's what you're talking about because I turned to A and I'm like,
Sorry, I wasn't
oh.
looking at her boots. You damn queer.
No. The girl in the boots was dancing.
No,
Dancing
red
ass-
boots?
Yeah.
Okay. What? She had the tape on her breast?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I turned to A and I'm like, we're looking at they're all on stage and I'm like, it's like, oh, I like that one in the back. She just looks like totally disinterested. And then we're watching. Was like, oh, I think she might be fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's fucked up.
Yeah, there were several really, really hot women there that looked like they did not want to be there.
Or they were just high.
Or hot.
I mean, it is. I mean,
there was a couple
It is work.
that looked like they did want to be there, but they were clearly high.
Oh yeah.
How about when the one who was I believe she was some kind of Asian persuasion.
Yeah.
Asian?
and-
no, you're not allowed to
Careful,
rhyme it.
yeah,
you're
careful.
not allowed to rhyme it.
If
You're
you
not-
rhyme it, it's racist. if
it's
you rhyme
It's racist
it.
if you rhyme it.
Okay,
Yeah.
she was.
You can use alliteration.
she was-
though. It's okay to do that.
She was of Asian. She was Asian. Some Asian.
Asian ancestors.
Some-
I don't know how to
sort-
say this without sounding
some
racist.
some sort of
Asian
Asian
descent.
Of Asian
Some
descent.
sort
Her
of Asian?
descent
Is that what you're
into
saying?
my reality was one of Asian.
To your
Now you're
perception.
over-explaining.
But
Yeah.
they were playing
much.
"Oh Me So Horny" by Two Live Crew at one point, and
yeah.
I turned over to D, and I'm like, "This seems really weird, man. I
But
don't
they
like
do
it."
They just play that song when they bring
I
them
know.
all out.
How about when they did the thing where they all got up off the stage, and then D got up to go use the bathroom, and he was like in the middle of the parade with them. I was like, "Oh, he joined. He's gonna get on stage."
Me so horny. Me so horny.
No,
What?
Me love you.
Long
no.
That's how the song goes.
And it's a very
I guess it's a racist sample.
yes.
Is it?
I don't know.
It's from Full Metal
I mean,
Jacket.
you,
I didn't
you
make that
guys just
movie.
went from like how great the music was, and now like, oh, half these songs are racist.
It's about context.
Exactly. No context.
I like the songs.
No.
I like Two Live Crew.
But yeah, I enjoyed everything. I enjoy everything about the strip club except for the other dudes there. Like,
Why?
I don't like
No, I know something else none of us like. The
bathroom
bathroom
attendant?
attendant. Stop it.
I love
I don't
it.
want to
I
pay
love it.
$1.
I don't.
Well, don't give him a
Just
dollar.
don't.
I feel bad.
I feel like I
that
have to.
guy is in there for one reason and one reason only: to make sure you don't go to the bathroom and start whacking it.
No,
I don't think
no.
that's it.
They don't pay those guys, man.
Yeah, they do it for the love of the game.
No, they do it for tips. So
Bro, they
that's why I
love
feel bad.
washing
That
hands.
they're
But
not being
why
paid.
though? If they're not getting money out, if the strip club is not getting money out of it, why is that guy there?
It's not
It's
a
like his
job that's
station.
needed. I know how to wash and dry my own hands. Like if he shook my dick and dabbed it with some toilet paper so I can get pee on my pants, maybe. But I know how to wash my
I
hands.
don't know. I think it's kind of forcing everyone to wash their hands, which I appreciate because I've already seen people like this is like the pandemic isn't even really over yet. There's still a bunch
Yeah.
of cases of it, and I still see motherfuckers in public restrooms taking a piss and then leaving without washing their hands. So at least he makes them wash their hands.
Okay.
No, people just walk right out.
Oh, did you see people still? Ugh, it's so gross.
I hate people.
See, it's like now I don't
am
even want to touch these
people.
strippers' titties because this guy might not have washed his hands when he touched her titties.
You touch the stripper's titties?
Yeah.
No.
I agree. I think though the dudes
Not with
in
my
the strip club are
hands.
gross,
Yeah,
but
just
I
my
did
face.
Just my
enjoy.
face.
I did enjoy the gaggle of women that came by.
I don't know. If that's
I liked them a lot more
Yeah.
than the actual strippers.
They were
I was
excited
into
to be
them.
there.
They're having a good time.
They were
who
having
are
a
you talking
great
about?
time. Oh, there's like a
You had
you
left.
left. You had left at this point. At this a large group of women. There was two large groups of women's.
Yeah.
That came
Women's?
women's. Well,
I'm not gay no
Well,
more.
the second group was a lot of women's.
And they weren't strippers?
No,
No, they were just there.
they were just there to
Well,
have
they
a
might
good
have been
time.
strippers. I don't know, but they were off.
Yeah.
If they were strippers, they were off work.
It was funny because I could see them from afar going, "I'm getting ripped tonight, R.I.P."
And you're like, where's that from?
and then they were doing, they were doing some quote. I couldn't hear them. They were
doing the
across way, but
TikToks.
They were
So
doing the TikToks.
yeah,
Hey,
they were having such a good time that like even with the strippers who were not happy to be there and that were actively ignoring them,
Yeah.
they were still like throwing money at
They
them
were,
and going,
they were
"Woo!"
giving like $5-10 in
Yeah.
ones every girl that was up
They're
there.
making it
Yeah.
rain,
They were
cheering each other
they were
for
very
making it
positive.
rain.
They're very positive, empowering.
was like-
and of course, Azra made friends with them. Like she walked by and she said something, and they're all like, "Yeah,"
I know. I wanted to go hang out. I was like I don't
I
like.
wanted to hang out.
I was
with
like,
them.
I don't want to hang out with you guys. You guys are just sitting there mean mugging the stage.
They looked fun. I want to hang out with them.
I thought it was funny that the strip club DJ called out your wife.
Oh yeah,
He was like, hot blonde in the front.
not blonde.
Or no, hot brunette in the front.
Yeah.
Having
I believe-
a great time tonight.
I believe the correct term was insane woman who will probably stab you in the throat if you get too close.
That's
Having
true.
fun in the club tonight.
Having
He
coming
called,
up next is Candace.
He called out David's wife a couple times where he was like, "Come on, everybody in the front row, having a good time. There you go." And then Azure just starts dancing. He's like, "All right."
All right.
Oh, that poor man.
Strip club DJ is essentially just Duff Man from The Simpsons.
Duff Man,
it is.
introducing Kimberly to the front stage. Kimberly
I
to the
never
hot
thought about
box.
it
Come
that way.
along.
That's nice.
Duff Man.
What's
All right,
next?
now
What's
it's,
next on the agenda? What
Next
do we
on the agenda is Freak of the Week.
Oh, it's been a while. Oh, and I've been working my skills. Freak of the week, gonna take a sneak peek, get into the sheets and you go skeet skeet. When you get the coom on your chin, that's when you begin to live the life of sin. Do it again, Pride Month, bitch. We fucking dudes
I'm back
tonight.
in.
It's Pride Month, bitch. We fucking dudes tonight, and
back
also
in.
women, and theys and them. I'm
And then
fucking
I'm out.
everybody if they will let me in. Word to your mother.
All right, I'm back in.
That was good.
That was good.
I've been
pretty
working
good.
on my rap with
That's
my friend,
all,
bro.
That's all freestyle, my
That was
friend.
all freestyle.
He doesn't. He literally does not come up.
too-
with
Oh,
No,
did
you
somebody just ask if I?
He's too lazy to write, folks.
No, I am. But I've been writing. I've been trying to. I've been writing like I'm running out of time, like Hamilton. I've been just writing a
good.
lot. Yeah.
Freak of the week. Hi, Jackie. Miss you at the beach.
Hi, Jackie.
holiday.
Hi, sounds like an old person. Hi, Jackie.
I went Saturday. You were not there.
Oh.
Went there today. I hope you are okay. Miss you, Bill.
I like it. That's nice.
He's not really a freak. It's just kind of wholesome.
Kind of wholesome.
Yeah, that's a nice boy of the week.
Looking for my buddy Jimmy.
Ooh, Jimmy.
Jimmy,
to-
where you at?
Where you at, Jimmy?
Used to hang with my buddy Jimmy. Used to hang out with my buddy. You know, helping him out.
Ooh,
Just got
Helping him
there is
out.
nothing wrong with helping a buddy
I
out.
just got back in town and would love to help him again. He loved it.
Nice.
All right. Yo, Jimmy, go get your fucking dick wet, buddy.
Somebody let Jimmy know that he's cleaning pipes right now.
Bluetooth.
Ooh. Wait.
56 in Hillsboro. Need a
Ooh.
female who likes to go hands-free on the meat. So a
Ooh.
vegan.
Vegan.
He's
yeah.
looking for a vegan to
A
hang out
vegan
with.
BJ.
Okay.
Guys, I'm telling you, the economy is doing fine.
yeah?
Yeah.
There's so many people in need of pipe cleaners. We
Yeah.
see it every week.
Well, too bad people just don't want to work anymore.
at this guy.
People just don't want to work anymore.
Looking to unclog pipe. First time looking for dirty girl or boy, DTSP.
Ooh,
Now,
girl or boy? Brad, you write this?
I was informed DTSP
Perhaps.
meant downtown St. Pete, but I thought it meant down to suck penis.
down to suck pipe.
I mean, it could.
Pipe.
It.
yeah.
I mean, it could be whatever you wanted to be. baby.
DTSP. We should start that. DTSP. Down, to suck penis.
pipes. Down to suck pipe.
Marty, you used to visit on your lunch. On your lunch, you used to stop over to help with the plumbing at my place. Do you see what I'm talking
Has this
about?
been one thing? I feel like you're rapid firing these
no.
bad boys.
They're rapid fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
All of the sudden, I didn't hear from you. Hope you're well. Hope you see this. Get a hold of me and tell me what brand and model your vehicle.
Two old guys that used to blow each other in the bathroom. He stopped showing up.
You guys ever use a milking table?
No.
Just
No.
me? Okay.
You tried it?
I did it. one time.
Leprechaun?
Yeah.
Oh, who
he
did you
didn't-
date
he
that had a
didn't-
milking table?
I wasn't dating them. It was
You
just
didn't
a sex
say.
thing.
You didn't
It was
say
a se- you
leprechaun.
Leprechaun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was weird.
I mean, I would be willing to try it.
Yeah, I mean, like the end result's the
I'm not,
same.
I'm not a prude.
So-
I'll put my dick into a
Is
table.
that where there's like a hole?
Yeah,
and
you
stick
lay
it-
on top of it. Yeah.
Are you sure that wasn't just like a massage table and you went to
Well,
the,
if it was
laid
a
on the wrong
massage
side?
table, I got a blowjob out of it. So I guess maybe it could have been.
It's a great massage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the
Did you
best
know them
massage.
very well? I don't know if I
No.
could like not see what was happening.
No.
Some random stranger might cut your dick off. Just be careful next
I
time.
mean, would
They
you
didn't
be
have
able
teeth.
to? Would you be able to stop anybody from cutting your dick off if you could see them, David?
yeah, probably.
No, I don't think you could. You're a
As
weak
soon as they
bitch.
like reach behind them and pull out a knife, I'd be like, no.
you would panic. You'd
You'd panic.
Yeah.
You'd totally panic.
No, David would blow his rape whistle.
Yeah.
Do you have one of those? How's it
Yeah.
sound?
it's right here.
Whistle boy. I'm not gonna sing the rest of that. You know the first part. I'm not
It's
gonna.
ya, blank man, whistle boy.
This one was weird. You said I reminded you of a rag doll you used to play with. You, the big biker dude looking like a top at the 7-Eleven on 301 last
I like
Tuesday.
that. That's good.
The rest is kind of boring, but I just the rag doll thing.
You know what's the funny thing about that? That big biker dude, if he was gay, is probably a bottom too.
Probably.
That's something that happens a lot.
Sounds
what
pretty
you,
judgmental,
Brad.
Brad.
What you see on the outside is usually not what is represented sexually or what they prefer in the bed.
Representated?
Yeah,
Representated?
represented.
Okay.
Sexually.
And the last
In the
one,
bed.
guys. This one is really wholesome, actually. So
A lot of holes.
Oh,
a
I
lot of
like-
holes.
I like
Full of
those
holes.
I like a hole in some.
My nameless female friend. I'm gonna read this like it's like a Dear Abby letter or something.
Dear Abby, fuck me.
My nameless female friend, pre-pandemic, late night in Ybor. We met each other in a loud, overcrowded, extraordinary bar.
Hamburger Marys.
You were dressed largely in black. Late
Largely.
30s, early 40s is my guess, though you looked younger. We were both alone, or at least I was, and you seemed to be as well. Chance eye contact, a wave, a shared drink, a short conversation. We didn't stick together, but we crossed paths several times throughout the night.
Like two ships in the night.
You kissed me on the cheek once as you walked by. Playful flirtation.
Wait, a stranger? They were strangers, and
Yeah, and
Well, he definitely wanted to fuck.
well, yeah.
Playful.
Pre-pandemic.
flirty,
We
Cali
both
line.
we both stayed until closing time. Ended up walking out next to each other.
Holding hands.
There was an unspoken invitation hanging in the air for
unspoken
both of
bonds.
us. Neither of us took the other up on it. One more brief glance, an
feel like you wrote
exchange
this
of
one.
bemused smiles, and we went our separate ways. If only.
I feel like you wrote this.
If only I had the words. Oh, can't sing it. It belongs to Hanson.
All right, that's Freak of the Week, everybody. Right now, we're going to get to the middle of the show, so
Stick around.
Stick around. Make sure you follow us on everything. We want to
Do
be
it.
your friend on everything. Give us a follow right here on Twitch. Subscribe.
Do it.
Remember, you can subscribe free with Amazon Prime.
You can.
And check out our Linktree. It's Linktree/somethingplanet.
Do it.
So right now, here is me and Danny Bevins.
Do it.
All right, I'm sitting here with my longtime friend Danny Bevins. Thanks for coming in the studio and being part of the middle of the show. Appreciate that. I'm super excited because I'm going to get to talk about what I've been working on with you for like the past month or so.
Yeah,
Never Know Dating with Danny Bevins.
that's right. And it's a podcast about dating, but it comes from my brother's life. And you know my brother. My brother Daryl is a good-looking musician.
He's got that sultry voice too.
Yes, he's got a great voice, got the whole package, and he's never been married, no kids. And it was my mom was like, "You think he's happy?" I said, "Well, he
Seems happy.
He's happier than I am. You know what I mean? I don't know. He's doing something right." But we wanted to find out what it was that was going on in this dating community. And I don't know about you, but I've learned a lot.
I've learned a lot so far too because the listeners at home will know that I've been with the same woman for 14 years, and you've been with the same woman for
24?
24 years.
And been married for 21.
So, yeah, You're about 10 years ahead of me, but
Yeah.
in the same kind of boat.
But you get to that, you get over 10 years, then it becomes, although I have noticed people getting to like 25 or 30 and then getting a divorce, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, why'd
How
you do that?
what happened there? Like, I guess somebody flips out. I don't know.
So yeah, we're learning a lot because we're basically like clueless in this venture because there's so many things in dating have changed since we were trying to ask for girls' phone numbers.
Well-
I don't even know if that's a thing anymore.
I don't know.
Asking for someone's phone number, is that a thing?
I
That's
think-
like third, fourth date we learned, I think.
Right, and I think they do it where they just give me your number and they put it into their phone and then they call. I remember the first time somebody did that to me, and they asked me, what's your number? And as I was saying my number, they pulled out their phone and they started putting it in, and I was like, well, that makes sense, and I'm a little freaked out.
Yeah,
about
you don't
know
like
what I
it.
mean?
It's
I
kinda
don't-
crossed a boundary into
because
your
it wasn't.
personal
It
space.
wasn't something that I was ready for. It's just that and digital has run over everything. But we're trying to figure out is because I think we're learning that no matter how all of this technology seems to help, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point because I guess it helps in the way that, like the dating apps, if you're lonely,
Yeah.
you're going to find somebody to talk to you.
Right.
Like,
right.
like that will happen if
Right.
you're lonely. But other than that, I think
It
it
doesn't
help.
feel like it's the thing that gets people together, and it feels like they go to the dating apps and then they find somebody organically, and but we'll find it. We got a long way to. We got 10 in the
The virtual can.
yeah, in the virtual can, and I think we're gonna go on a nice little ride with this because it's interesting. You know what you do? What we find out about people.
That's
through
true.
that.
Yeah.
And you get to learn a lot about people get intimate when they're talking about their relationships and how those and their life of dating and stuff. It's just I find out more.
Yeah.
People are telling us sexuality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, look at me. You see me. You can see what I look like, and I am that. I look like Anderson Cooper if he started drinking, let himself go, and enjoyed vagina. Wait, let me go.
Sorry.
This is one of those jokes that I got to do, where because I wanted to tell you this joke there. You know those things where you write. That's a bad joke right there, Anderson. Cooper,
Yeah.
Right? It is. It's bad, right? But the reason why I do it is so I can do the other side. Really, I look more like Mike Pence if he started drinking, let himself go, and enjoyed vagina. That's the joke. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, like,
Yeah.
you know, when you're thinking about writing something and you go, it's dumb. It doesn't make any. But I am old and.
I mean, we had
It's
to
hard.
explain what a polyamorous relationship was to you.
And
I was like, I can't wait till you can audibly hear Danny's head explode.
Yes,
on
I
one of
mean,
these
like,
episodes.
but it's fun, and I want to know what people are doing because, they're opening things up and they're letting people be who they really are, and that's going to be better in the long run for humanity,
for everybody.
It's unfortunate that. Climate change is going to ruin it anyway, so it doesn't really fucking matter. But at least we will, I think, have gotten some part of our relationship skills together before this whole thing.
That's what I always tell my wife. Like, she's like, "Are we gonna grow old together?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we'll be in a climate refugee camp, holding hands until the end." Yeah, that's gonna be it for us.
As the fucking water evaporates and everybody's like, "Well, they built that new planet out there."
Like, I can't afford
I
it.
can't afford it. I can't get a townhouse up there, and just you, your loved one, and a robot. I can only afford the little
The
robot.
little robot serving you water.
Yeah.
Like, this is all the water you can afford to drink today,
It's
sir.
by sips. Yeah, it's little sips. Yeah.
So, you're a stand-up comic. You've been working as a stand-up comic for what, 25 years now?
Yes, at least maybe a little bit longer than that.
Okay.
So, starting in '94.
Wow. Yeah.
And I was the house MC that year for the entire year. Now, there were weeks that you took off, a couple weeks here and there, but they used to be where you did it. That was your job. I went
Right.
there.
Well, there's a lot less comics back then, right?
Yeah, there was a lot less funny people able to do it. But, the owner was also told me you get more than 2 comic cards in a week that we've seen it and you're gone. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I used that year to build an act and then went on the road. And that was back when you could do that too.
And you could actually make money.
Well, you didn't, I people say that and as a headliner, you could make money. When I
Right.
started headlining, I was making money. But when I went out on the road, I was a feature and it was, those are some of the best years of my life where all the money I had was in my pocket.
Yeah.
All I owned was the car. I couch surfed when I didn't have gigs. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was kind of, somebody that showed up and like, you're a friend, right? I can sleep here, right?
I met you once, dude.
Right. And but then, I'd drive and get on you'd walk into these fucking cinder block places in the South and it was you against the audience, and you just fucking, you go at it, and then I'd listen to books on cassette as I drove around, or music, and
That's dating yourself.
yeah,
For sure.
and
Books on cassette.
drink, yes, and then drinking like a madman, and sleeping in these fucking awful motels. Sorry,
Motels. What do you prefer, the motel or the comedy condo? It's a hard one. It's a hard one.
No, I don't think it mattered. You know,
It's
what
almost
I mean?
the same.
It's almost the same. But I used to love those Indian families. That smell of that. You walk in there and you go, man, I wish you'd just invite me and let me have some of that. You can smell the food. It's so
Smell the
good.
food. Please, can I have some of this
But
food?
then you would go, like, do you guys even? I mean, is there even an attempt to clean this place, or is it? Because it doesn't
this
look
clean?
like. Yeah, it felt like. I always remember how you pull the sheets back and you go, they didn't even change the sheets. I bet they.
Well, I
they
mean,
changed the sheets,
my road comic hack for the last 5 years has been to bring a sleeping bag.
Yes.
Bring
Yeah.
a sleeping bag, and then like I'll be on the road with other comics. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm sleeping in my sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Like, are you not even gonna look at the sheets? They're like, no, I can't look at the sheets because if I see something, then I'll never be able to sleep.
Right. The sleeping bag and a pillow. Bring your own pillow.
Yeah, I always
And-
bring my own pillow. So anyway, I've been at this not quite half as long as you
Right.
stand up, and I've been doing it just about 11 years, and I'm going to be doing my first taping on July 30th at Spitfire Comedy House, and I'm looking for advice because you've done how many albums now? You know what you're doing.
Yeah, this is going to be the third, but I've been a part of a bunch of them. So, and I've had friends.
And you
that
had
have
a
gone
you had a
through it.
tour doc.
Yeah, a tour doc, and we did a DVD of Comics on Duty. We love you, Mrs. Bevins.
Right.
And that made a little bit of money, not much, but a little bit.
That's a good premise. You're visiting the troops and and disappointing your mother by going back to war.
Well, yeah, she just asked me why I was going back, and because I had gone a couple of times, and she was like, "Why are you going back?" And so I decided to show it to her, and during my show, I would just tell them, "I'm going to hold up this camera, and I want you to say, we love you, Mrs. Bevins." And then I would,
Right.
and then we interviewed a bunch of soldiers over there, and I explained that my mom is like, what are you doing? And these through that doc you get to kind of know these people, and she fell apart when she saw it. So
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
So yeah, I've done it. I think the one thing that you have, I would say to every comedian right now is make sure you have some stuff that's clean, because you're
Some
gonna
stuff?
yeah,
At least some.
You know what I mean. Do jokes that you can do that they can clean up, that they can put on those clean channels on Sirius and XM. Because
Right.
remember, the album, the DVD.
There's only
none
there's
of that,
two there's two
DVD
channels.
I don't mean to say DVD. But the album and the digital video. Where you're going to make money is off of the places that will play it.
Right.
It's not, it's not that you're going to sell 100,000 of these. It's that Sirius XM will play it, and if they can play it on different channels, you're making more money.
Yeah, because there's only one dirty channel on Sirius, right?
Right.
Or two, maybe.
maybe 2 adult channels. Yeah, and there's like Raw Dog or something like that. I don't even know.
Raw
what it's
dog.
called.
It sounds
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah, well, it is. And then the clean ones, and I got that from Simmons. Simmons was like, if you can clean it up, that's where you're going to make the.
So is that how I should be grouping this out? Because that's what I'm having trouble with. Because right now I've got 70 or 80 minutes worth of material that I've put together into like a club act.
Right.
Just and that is it's put together in the very specific way to keep drunks paying attention.
Exactly.
And that's what we're doing out there. But how should I be looking at grouping up the material for an album and
I
a
think that
taping?
number one thing that you want to do is you want to make something for yourself.
Okay.
Fuck everybody else. Make something for yourself. And
That's
the reason
interesting.
why is because you're the only one that that taste what makes you laugh. The
Right.
thing. And when you do that, you separate yourself from I'm trying to do it for them. Doing it for them is always going to come up short.
Okay.
Doing it for you is always going to come up.
I'd like to think I've
better.
always written that way, where I'm writing about what I think is funny, and I'm not really worrying about what the audience
Right,
thinks is funny,
right.
which has backfired on me before. You know.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
I mean,
I'm working on this new bit about dead dogs, and I think it's hilarious, but the audience only likes it about 50% of the time.
Right.
So,
But the fact that you're doing something that you don't know how many people are like you out there, and that's going to
Exactly.
be the ones that are they're gonna attach themselves to it. You know what I mean? If you're doing stuff for everybody, you know, I used to see these guys on the road, and they would kill, and you go, you know, and they're selling a bunch of T-shirts, and you go, well, that's great, but there's no you in that act at all.
right.
And it's only designed to babysit those drunks, like you said. That's
Mhm.
all it's designed to do. And then they were like, I don't understand why I don't get to go to Just for Laughs, or I don't get to go
Right.
to that. Well, because there's nothing unique about what you do. You
I
know,
see.
you know what I mean? What you do is you win. Okay, well, there's a lot of people that win. And winning is not that difficult. The fucking whole thing is a trick.
Well, I
anyway,
mean, if I
you know what
wanted, if I just wanted to do that, I wouldn't even bother writing material at all.
No,
I would
no.
just go on stage and just bullshit for an hour. You
Right,
know, like,
right.
and I can do that. I've done it before, but like I've seen other guys that do exclusively that. You
Right,
know,
right.
but I don't know. Yeah, like you said, I'm trying to make something that I'm like really proud of.
Yes.
You know, so
That's what, because in the end, no matter what happens, you want to be able to go, well, fuck it, man. I made what I wanted to make. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And because, look, we don't have, it's so hard to get, I guess the way I would say it is stop thinking about fucking selling something or winning or whatever. I don't even know what
your
the
brand
yeah,
or all
yeah,
that.
yeah. Think about what, like, if you were gonna paint something, what would you paint? What's gonna make
Mm-hmm.
you? Well, you got to paint it and you got to live with it. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
What are you gonna do? And you know, oh, I want something that people talk about. Well, how do you know what they talk?
Yeah,
You know
right.
what I mean? I mean, obviously, you could paint a picture of yourself with your dick out. And
would- people would talk about
people
that.
would talk about it, but I don't know that they talk about it the way that you think that they. You know what I mean? So make something that you can look at and you can go, and you know that we're always going to be negative toward the art that we create.
Yeah, we're
or
hyper. Anybody that makes art is hypercritical of
of
themselves.
themselves. Yeah. So, but be as close to fuck. I tried, and I did the best that I could
Okay.
with what I wanted to do, because that's going to be a bigger thing every fucking time than, well, I did this for this crowd and I did this for this crowd, and you know, this will go over well with these people. None of that shit. Look at every commercial that's out there. It's
Mm-hmm.
all out there to sell shit. Most of the time, you're just going, "This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen."
Most of the time, you look at it and you're like, I don't even know what was just advertised.
Yeah, I
to
don't
me.
even, and I don't care. And I don't
I
care.
don't
you
care.
what
I don't
mean?
know. Is this jeans
But
or
it-
a bank? I'm not sure.
But every once in a while, they'll catch you with something,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll catch the right group. And they're not catching everybody; they're catching the right group. You know, that little niche that they need,
Right.
that market that's going to do it. And I'm not trying to put it with commercialism, but there's a part there, you know. And the thing is if you make the thing that's the best thing that you can make, you're going to attract the audience that's your audience, and that's what you're trying to do.
That's what we want. We want the real fans.
Yeah.
You know.
As I'm talking, I really think that there's a voice in my head that's always like, "You need to shut the
You need
fuck up.
to.
You
Well,
don't know what you're talking about."
I thank you for sitting down with me, talking with me, giving me some more advice. You're going to be getting plenty more phone calls from me in a panic, like, "Hey, does this sound good to you?
Yeah,
I'm not
it
sure
will.
anymore."
It will. Just go. You know, you're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. And I'm just glad that we get to do this this podcast together. It's been
Yeah.
exciting, you know, because you brought a great voice to it. Because now it's the two of us. You're learning, I think, as much
I'm
as I am.
learning a lot.
You know more than I do, but I think we're both, you know, I think one of the things is how intimate people get when they're talking about their dating life.
Yeah, and
you know.
and it's almost like after they've talked about it, there's like a big relief.
Yeah.
Washes over them, like, oh, I feel good that I got that out, you know.
And I think we feel good because you've learned something, you know.
So yeah,
something-
thank you for sitting down.
And now, words of wisdom with Oscar Award winner Nicolas Cage.
That is wrong what you did, and you're a nosy Parker, and that's no way for a young lady to behave, and shame on you.
That was Words of Wisdom with Oscar Award winner Nicolas Cage, sponsored by Wizard Beard Productions.
It's the Snakes.
Don't say it.
Welcome
Snakes.
back.
Welcome back, everybody.
That was my sit down with Danny Bevins. Make sure to check out
His
the
dick.
Never Know with Danny Bevins when that
yeah.
comes out later this month.
I
It'll either
listen-
come out this week or next week. So.
I listened to the first podcast already. Love it.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't supposed to let you listen to that, and you weren't supposed to tell anyone. So, hey, don't tell anybody else.
Yeah, I recorded an episode.
All
and
right,
wasn't
I
even
won't tell
here.
anybody that it's a good quality podcast and they should listen to it.
Tell them about this one, and they'll be like, "Bitch, you're lying."
No, I don't tell anyone about this one.
We know you're lying. This is not a good quality.
Some people have asked about it. I actively deny it.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not a podcast.
They asked for it at work. I was like, no. Probably shouldn't listen.
They're like,
to
hey,
it.
are you on that Something Planet concert? I'm like, that's not a podcast. Don't listen to that.
That's just liberal propaganda.
Yeah.
Can't trust anything.
So what's up?
It's
Did
time.
you just glitch out?
I glitched out for a second. I'm tired. I'm trying to think what is next without looking.
No.
Well, maybe look.
I could just look.
Could just look.
Oh yeah, did you guys hear about Kimmy Schmidt getting canceled the other week? I forgot to talk about it.
I thought we already talked about
I thought
this.
she got canceled
Did we
a
talk
long
about
time ago.
Yeah, we
I
talked.
I
or
did,
It might have been like as a group.
but I also thought it was already canceled.
Yeah, I
No,
thought it
no,
got
not the
canceled.
show.
No, not the show, the actress.
Don't David
Oh.
joke.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Don't David. You mean bad?
Yeah.
No, I just when I said Kimmy Schmidt was canceled, I was
No,
like,
it's,
shit,
uh,
no, I thought it was.
what's her name?
Well, yeah. Aaron or Ellen.
No, it's Aaron. It's
Aaron
something.
Brockovich.
Aaron
Aaron
Eckhart.
Brockovich?
Aaron Eckhart.
Aaron Eckhart.
No, it's Aaron Eckhart.
Also known as Blowjob Girl from the Derek Comedy Days.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
she's a blowjob girl.
But
Really?
I think
I'm
her,
getting my mouth really
The
dry.
real toothy one?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
like
yeah.
real toothy.
I think her agent had it taken down because it's not on Derek Comedy.
Oh, you can't find it anymore?
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can, but not on Derek.
I
Comedy.
saw it on Pornhub.
You know where
Well,
it
there was
resides?
also the
In
Derek
my
Comedy
heart.
movie. She also played a mentally handicapped person.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That was a funny movie.
So why is she canceled?
Because well,
Toothy blowjobs?
no,
Nah,
but,
man, I like that.
yeah,
Do
Brad's
you?
into that.
I like
Do
when
you?
that dick skin gets scraped off.
Leprechaun?
No. Who likes a toothy
I
blowjob?
don't know. Some people like small talk.
How is a toothy blowjob small talk?
It's
Long-
very
okay.
grating.
long in the tooth.
So yeah,
Short in the caboose.
basically what happened was that somebody, it was either on Instagram or Twitter, saw that she won this like beauty pageant. It was a beauty pageant that was made by like the Confederate Sons or Sons of the Confederates or something. It's in St. Louis, Missouri. It's called like I should have had an article up for this, but it's called like something
Planet?
It's called
Guy.
Miss.
Something Planet
something
Sons of the
guy
Confederacy.
Miss-
something guy in
Miss-
a white hood
yeah,
beauty
Miss
pageant
White
or
Hood.
something.
Oh my
No,
god!
it was like the Sons of Liberty beauty pageant or something.
The Sons of the White Hood.
It is. It was an
based in the
organization.
Confederacy.
Yes, it is an organization that has ties to some pretty racist shit. But it is also an organization that made the steps to get out of that because it used to be like whites only, and then they open it up to like light
everyone.
skinned Latinos, and then Asians, and then 2 years ago they said
2 years
some
ago,
blacks,
Italians.
Just
some blacks,
Just some? Which ones?
mocha and lighter, nothing above mocha. Wesley Snipes, he can't be
No,
there.
but so everybody was like quick to cancel her because she's like participated in this thing. Because she won it one year. It's
she
like
won
a
it, like-
debutante ball
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Now,
And
was that with the other people or just the white people?
This is when she
that
was growing
won?
up.
she was
Yeah,
like 18.
she's like 14. I
Okay,
think
well,
it was
I just want to
yeah.
know if we need to put an asterisk on her win.
No,
no.
She
Oh,
won.
I get
So
you,
is she
yeah.
from there?
She's from there.
For some
yeah.
bumfuck area?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
It's like St. Louis.
Is she still like that? That's what these canceled
Well,
people
I
need
don't.
to find out.
She apologized and stuff already, and like said that she doesn't support white supremacy, and she said that ignorance wasn't an excuse, but she was ignorant of the history of the
kinda
beauty
is.
pageant that she was in.
Kind of is when you're a child.
When you're a
I think,
child
you know,
and
when you're a kid,
and
yeah.
you grow up in that
She
that
was like
environment,
a-
yeah,
she grew up in the-
ignorance is definitely.
I feel like that's
She grew up in the rich white
yeah.
part of town, and
Yeah.
she probably didn't know any better until she moved someplace else and was like,
Well,
"Oh,
when you're raised by people who just tell you that that's the way it is, and you've got no choice but to trust the adults around you telling you this.
right.
Ignorance is an excuse to be like, oh, I didn't know until I got around people who weren't racist and they opened my eyes.
Well, here's my thing. For one, all beauty pageants are pretty disgusting.
Well, yeah.
And all beauty pageants are probably like, I don't know about all, but like let's say 95% are like come from like racism and
They what?
misogyny.
They come.
They come?
Yeah, I come from racism and misogyny. Like I can't.
I know, it's
Yeah.
Brad's fetish.
Yeah.
It's Brett's
It is,
fetish.
yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't
Call me
think
the
I don't
N-word.
think she's actually going to be canceled, but people did get pretty mad about this racist beauty
Yeah.
pageant thing. So here's the thing: let's just cancel beauty pageants. That would be fine,
Oh,
right?
please.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah, but I want to enter
terrible.
one day.
I want ugly
Nope.
pageants.
I want to
The
enter
ugliest
one.
woman in America.
No, just people.
Just ugly.
I wanted an inclusive ugly pageant.
It's not even-
Just,
it's
who's
not-
the ugliest person
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
America?
It's not even-
Who's the ugliest being? Because we gotta match. We gotta non-binary people.
It's not even
Yeah.
on looks. It's just on your personality.
just
mostly.
yeah, just
Oh.
How
your
fucking
soul.
ugly of a person
Yeah,
you
it's
are.
it's definitely not physical. 'Cause that would be problematic. It's about internal.
Yeah, exactly.
Your
But
internal
But
beauty.
how do you
anti
even?
that.
How would you even like judge that? Like I guess a series of questions.
I nominate Ted Cruz.
Well, it's gonna be
Oh,
part.
God. He's
it's-
both.
We judge it based on a series of questions, but also like a swimsuit competition.
Okay. And
All right.
all right.
It's
I'm
funny.
always-
It's funny because they just did a study.
Yeah.
Oh, they just did
They
it.
just did it.
They just did it.
they-
No,
What was they studying?
No, I just
Yeah.
I just read an
And who-
article.
what do
about
you
this
mean,
thing.
Jay?
David just did a study.
No, they. Listen.
I am.
Lesson.
No. They did a study where they found that people that with low IQ and people with high IQ are
Yeah.
just as judgy towards other people, but the groups of which they judge people are completely different. So people with lower IQ judge people that don't have a choice in what group they belong to, like race or your intelligence or your social status.
Yeah.
And people that are intelligent
Yeah.
are judgy against people like how they choose to act or
I don't like that you gestured to me when you said
how
that.
you choose how Jared chooses to act or like what part of group you
Jared,
choose to be in, like the KKK or conservatives or whatnot. So
Or what about if you like don't bring the shopping cart back to the shopping cart?
exactly?
spot?
Yeah, a person
judge
of
people
higher-
for that.
I
I do judge
too.
people for
Yeah,
that.
I do too.
That'll be one of the questions.
Yeah, do
in
you
the,
return
in
the
the
shopping
ugly
cart?
pageant?
Have you ever heard
ugly
the shopping cart theory? It's great.
No, what is the shopping cart?
It basically says if you're a good person or not, because it's like you have to go out of your way to return the shopping cart.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So
you-
if you choose not to, which only takes a few seconds out of your day,
yeah, it's like 40 seconds.
you're basically saying fuck you to the other people, so it's harder for them to park.
Right, and there's
or-
also no consequence for not doing it.
exactly.
So
I mean,
get it.
if you go about your day and you make choices and you do things without consideration for how it might affect
Yes.
others, you're an asshole. Case in point, the way those fucking assholes parked at that cul-de-sac that one time, the second person who ever got there didn't have to park. They parked enough space for John to back his car in.
Yeah.
Right.
long ways, but a regular car couldn't fucking fit in there.
Exactly.
That's a person who's
They're not
inconsiderate.
thinking about
Exactly.
others.
Yes.
That's how society crumbles. As soon as we stop thinking about how our actions affect our
I will
fellow
not
man.
only take my shopping cart back, but if there's a couple near me too, I'll take it
Oh,
back.
you're a fucking hero.
for you.
Yeah. Ooh. Wow.
Thank you guys.
Hey,
Real
how about
I
this?
progressive.
would lose that.
How about
contest
this though,
so
David?
bad.
Mayor
How about
Palm
this?
Harbor
What if
over there.
you have a physical disability and it's hard for you to take the
No,
car
that's
back?
different. That's completely
Is it?
different. Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Hey, if
Yes.
if the lady's old, if I see an old lady with a shopping cart, and
Go grab her titty.
I'll go grab her titty and take the shopping cart.
Listen, if you've got the ability to push around a shopping cart in the first place, you've got the ability to take it back to its home.
That's true,
Okay.
Jared.
So-
Jared hitting the hard facts here.
So people who use the motorized carts
Yeah.
don't have to return those.
No, obviously they don't have to.
Why
return
not?
those.
They walked in to get that motherfucker. They were doing fine on the way in. I'm just saying, let's be real.
Don't you
That's
usually
true.
have to drop those off
No,
inside?
no, they
leave them out
just
there.
leave them, yeah. Because I remember when I was a bagger at Cash and Carry. It always
Well,
comes back
those
to Cash and
well
Carry.
those also don't fit in the cart receptacle.
Yeah,
so-
they're worse because they're an obstacle. Like they can cause an accident.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Like if I'm driving through a parking lot, like
differently
20 miles
able
an
people
hour.
are obstacles, Brad?
If I'm driving through my car and through
Yeah.
the parking lot 25 miles an hour, texting, not paying too much attention to what's in front of me,
Can
I
I-
could accidentally cause an accident if I hit one.
Can I tell you
All right,
something?
well, that- yeah,
no
you should-
parking
yeah,
lots
don't
are
do
25
one. Don't
miles
do that.
per hour.
3, yeah, too fast.
Way too fast. 5 miles per hour.
No.
10,
Yeah,
maybe.
It's a
5.
game.
No,
It's a game.
5 to 10.
In the game of
It's-
parking lots,
first
you
of all,
either
it's
win
3
or you
miles per
die.
hour.
Three
That's
and a
how
half.
it goes.
Three and a
Yeah.
half.
David, I hear what Brad's saying.
Are you
He's
saying
saying
inches?
that people who use the motorized wheelchair
obstacles.
are not real people.
Yeah, and they're obstacles. He
They're
said it
bad-
himself.
they're
We
bad
can rewind the
people.
tape.
Brad's canceled.
Am I
Brad-
canceled? You can't. I'm a
With-
black
Oh,
man
now
during Pride
you and
Month
Kimmy Schmidt are
who's
canceled.
gay.
Maybe you guys can smash.
Nah, man, she give toothy blowjobs. That was perfect. That's how the show's opening.
What's next? What are we doing?
Up next.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I forgot about our segment.
Live in the Something Planet studio in beautiful Montreal, Canada. From the team that brought you Are Racehorses Real? And Girls Gone Golfing, this is Something Planet World News.
I don't like what you two are doing.
I stopped talking because the thing was going, and then David started talking again. I'm like,
As soon as you started doing that, I just zoomed in on you.
John's doing good with the zooming stuff today.
I'm trying to be a producer and a host at the same time.
yeah.
John
Get
could
your
be a
shit together,
professional.
Dave.
Huh?
Get your shit
I'm
together.
good.
I can't.
Where's your iced tea at?
I drank it all.
Okay, good. Because I kept thinking it. I kept almost knocking it over.
You did a
This
couple.
is inside baseball.
Something Planet World News.
Not as interesting though.
Oops.
Oh,
Nurses
I got
attempt-
excited.
You like the music?
I
Yeah,
did.
put that on while you talk.
Yeah. Ooh.
No, don't. This is probably copyrighted music.
No, probably not.
Copyrighted.
Nurses attempt to prove vaccines make people magnetic hilariously backfires.
This idiot.
Explain to me why the key sticks to me. It sticks to my neck, too. RN
then it does
Joanna
not.
Overholt told Ohio lawmakers after an aluminum key failed to stick to her neck.
Yep.
I like how it's an aluminum key. Like, you don't even like, you're a nurse and you don't even understand how magnetism works.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
That's
a
not-
lot of Americans don't know how magnets work.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Witchcraft.
Oh, please explain it.
Magic.
Well, see, you have one end that is a negative, and you have one other end that's positive.
Right.
And if you like, because they stick together,
Yeah.
and then like if it's raining, like it will be not as dry. And
I
then
like
it
how
won't
she
work.
was leaning back and put the key on her chest like this.
I've done that
See how
same
it's
thing.
see how it's sticking to me? Why is this happening? And she's like,
it's just, she just got sweaty titties.
she's sweaty. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Japanese girls did that with boba tea.
Yeah.
What? They put boba tea on their titties?
Yeah, you didn't see it? That was
So-
a
Boba
trend in
titties?
Japan for a little while.
So, anti-vaccine Ohio nurse attempted on Tuesday to prove that
How's she
COVID-19
a
vaccines
nurse?
make people magnetic, but she failed to stick the landing. Registered nurse Joanna Overholt testified before the Ohio House Health Committee about what she said were potential coronavirus vaccine dangers tied to use tried to use her own body as proof. Sorry, I'm going dumb tonight.
Yeah. Well, this story is actively making
It's
people
making
dumb.
me so dumb.
Yeah. And Brad, to answer your question, nursing schools have a real open door policy. That's how she's a nurse.
Overholt said she heard during lunch that vaccines cause magnetism in humans, so she decided to prove her point on herself by attempting to show how a bobby pin and a key would stick to her exposed skin.
Narrator, they did not.
Explain to me why the key sticks to me. It sticks to my neck too, Overholt said. So yeah, if somebody could explain this, that would be great. The non-magnetic aluminum key actually fell off her neck as soon as she removed her hand.
Yeah. I love how she's these
Like you didn't even test this out at
morons.
home before.
Yeah, exactly. They're so convinced. She was like, "I'll just go in there and I'll just show it. I don't need to try it first."
Well, maybe they're so fucking insane that when they're at home and they do it, they literally believe that it's happening.
Or she was really sweaty and was like, "This is incredible. I'm magnetized."
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true. She seems like the kind of person who's like, turn the AC off. That's how the government puts birds in your brains.
I'm pretty sure the Supreme Court has really nice AC and ventilation, so she wasn't sweating as much.
Wouldn't it be shitty if they didn't? Like, of all the places that have shit AC, that would be very depressing if I was presenting a case there.
The very first coronavirus bill, the Capitol requested $25 million for cleaning supplies. So I'm pretty sure their AC is.
I mean, they requested it for a cleaning supplies. Did it get used for cleaning supplies?
No, it was used for bagels.
I really like.
Everything.
Well, I agree with that. My tax money can go to that. That's
Carbs,
fine.
baby.
$25 million for bagels. That seems. That seems like a good
Did you show them the video at home?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I really like.
Yes, vaccines.
The woman in the background.
The woman in the
By way,
background's
so
face
I
is
just
the best.
found out something when I was on lunch, and I wanted to show it to
Oh,
you.
she
You
just
were
found
talking
this
about
out.
Dr. Tenpenny's testimony about magnetic vaccine crystals.
Dr.
That's what I found out. So I have a
Tenpenny's?
key and a bottle pin here.
Is that Kramer?
that sounds fake.
Explain to me why the key sticks to me.
You explained why
Damn,
it
you're
sticks to
sweaty.
you.
You sticky bitch.
Sticks to my neck too.
She probably has a pacemaker. That's why.
No,
Yeah,
hold on.
so if somebody can explain this, that would be great.
You're crazy.
You're
Yeah.
insane, man.
Yeah, what are you explain?
The
What?
woman's face in the background though is the best thing.
Yeah.
Which is
Yes,
just like,
vaccines do harm people. By the
that's the
Yeah.
best.
And so anyway, even though I just completely disproved my point, vaccines do harm people, and we should stop.
Too late. I already got all mine.
Yeah.
Man rescue.
Oh, your beer can got a magnetic vaccine.
My aluminum beer can is stuck to this wooden coaster. Explain to me how this is possible.
Explain it.
Man rescued after 2 days stuck inside giant fan at California vineyard.
Is it like a very large person who was like admired his work? Like, was it a sex thing? Because that'd be cool.
Let's see.
get
Authorities
stuck in a
rescued a man
fan.
who said he'd been trapped for 2 days inside of a large fan at a Northern California vineyard. The man was discovered Tuesday by a deputy responding to a call about a suspicious vehicle parked near the winery in Santa Rosa.
Ooh, a winery.
The
I like,
deputy saw.
I like this picture. The guy's doing like the Gen Z like squat pose.
Oh, that's the prison
paramedic.
pose. Is that the prison pose?
Maybe.
I can't see it from
a
here.
paramedic
John
pose.
knows what a prison pose is.
Yeah, it's that.
Okay.
The deputy saw a hat on a piece of farming equipment and then found the man stuck inside the shaft. The man indicated he'd like to take pictures of the engines of old farm equipment. After a thorough investigation which revealed the farm equipment wasn't antique and the man had far more methamphetamine than camera equipment, the motivation to climb into the fan shaft remains a total mystery.
I don't think
What
it
a
does.
brilliant excuse.
It's like, yeah, I'd like to photograph old farm
farm
equipment.
equipment,
Like,
yeah.
this is new farm equipment. Why are you in this tube?
Yeah.
He required medical attention and is expected to make a full recovery if he stops smoking meth.
Yeah.
What else we got? Massachusetts lobster diver survives being swallowed
Oh,
by
yeah.
a whale.
This was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I was completely inside.
It's
I
hot.
was completely inside of the whale. It was completely black, he said.
Ooh, nice.
I read some of the Reddit AMA.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he said he thought he was going to die, obviously.
Obviously, you would think that if a whale swallowed you.
Yeah, he goes, at first I thought it was a shark, but there was no teeth or anything, so then I just assumed it was a whale. Plus, I don't think there's any sharks that can swallow you whole. Even the great white, I don't think is big enough.
Whale shark. You could fit in a
Yeah,
whale
but
shark
that's a
mouth.
whale.
That's not an
No,
actual...
a whale shark is a shark, yes.
But it's a whale.
No, it's not.
It
just
has
a
whale in the name,
No, it's a fish.
No, it's a fish, yeah.
but it's a whale.
No, it's not a whale.
This is debatable.
It's not
It was a
debatable.
it was a
Are
hump-
we debating it right
It was
now?
a humpback
No.
whale.
We're not
That's
debating.
debatable. That's debatable, John.
It was a humpback whale.
A whale shark is not
So
a
okay,
whale.
so the last story was a guy getting stuck in a fan, and this one is a guy getting stuck in a whale. So I would just like to put it out there if there's any fans or whales watching right now that would like me to get stuck inside of, I am game.
Going in.
Going in. I'm going in. Any
going in
fans
raw.
or whales?
It's going in raw,
Going
folks.
in raw.
The whale spit him out.
Don't spit me out.
because whales don't want to swallow people. They want to swallow like little shrimps and krill
Whales
and
are,
shit.
whales
How long
are-
was he in
This
there
just
for?
in. Whales are quitters.
Matthew Packard, 56 of Wellfleet was released
I was like, well, that fits.
of Wellfleet. He was released hours later from a Cape Cod hospital following his scary
Cape
encounter.
Cod?
Cape Cod.
Cape Cod. Lobster.
Following his encounter with a humpback whale, he was 45 feet deep in the waters off of Provincetown when the attack occurred. He initially thought the whale was a shark, but realized he was wrong when he didn't feel any teeth or pain. Yeah, initially you're just like, oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Like, immediately you would think that if something that big grabs you,
That's
you're
so
just dead.
scary. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have any, I didn't feel any teeth or pain
Did he
off of Cape Cod.
Did he start a fire with his wooden puppet boy in order to get out of it from the smoke filling up his belly?
No, but he did talk to Job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All of a sudden, I felt this huge shove, and the next thing I knew, it was completely black. I could sense I was moving, and I could feel the whale squeezing with muscles in his mouth. I was completely inside the whale. It was completely black. I thought to myself, there's no way I'm getting out of here. I'm done. I'm dead. All I could think of, my boys.
My boys. I've abandoned my boys.
My boys. Fruta.
Pinocchio.
Packard said he thinks he was in the whale's mouth for about 30 seconds. He was able to breathe because he still had his breathing apparatus.
Ooh.
In an effort to save himself, Packard said he began shaking the whale's head before the animal surfaced and ejected him. In a Facebook post, he said the whale spit me out and that he escaped with bruises and no broken bones.
Give him a little patooey.
Well, that's good. That's a nice whale right there. You know?
I was looking at the.
He could have spit him out way under the water, but he knew enough to go back up and be like, here you go, bud.
I was looking at the AMA, and the top question on there was like, yeah, that's pretty scary, but what was your second most dangerous sea encounter?
Well, this guy survived a plane crash as well, and he found a dead body.
Bro, I would go play the lottery.
Yeah, he should stop going out on the water.
Yeah.
Probably.
Poseidon's like, no, get out.
Poseidon's inside him.
Poseidon's inside him.
What's what do we got next? Is this the
Next, we got
Yeah.
a petition urging Jeff Bezos to buy and eat the Mona Lisa game.
I want this to happen so bad.
Oh, that'd be
The
great.
Mona Lisa is owned by the French government and is on permanent display at the Louvre. A petition urging Jeff Bezos to buy Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa and eat it has gotten hundreds of signatures. Nobody has eaten the Mona Lisa, and we feel Jeff Bezos needs to take a stand and make this happen.
You know, if they really wanted this to happen, they should have petitioned Elon Musk.
Like, literally.
Gobbled de Lisa, one signer wrote, while another joked, I felt like this is something society needs, Jeff. We need you to make this sacrifice for society.
I swear to God, if I was a billionaire, I would just do stupid shit like this all the time. Man.
You would eat a priceless piece of art?
I would buy it and just like smear peanut butter on it or something.
I don't think
just 'cause,
they
like,
would
That's
ever-
rude.
How much money do you think it would take for the French government to actually
526,000.
They would have to be in trouble financially.
Yeah,
It
you
would
don't
have to be like a bail out our government
What
situation.
if he said, I will give all of my money to the Louvre? Do you think they would take it just for the Mona Lisa?
Nah, I don't think so.
That sounds
I
ridiculous.
think $1 billion might be good.
Nah, they would. No way.
It's worth more.
It's
than
worth
$1
more
billion.
than $1 billion.
It's worth more than $1 billion, really?
Yeah.
It's
just
worth
a-
more. It's worth more than. It's the most famous, or it's the most valuable piece of art.
but
I don't even
art
think
is
you could put a-
subjective. Yeah.
I don't, it doesn't matter. This
I
is
could
just
totally put a
historical.
price on it. I'll take a marker and write 99 cents and then walk up to the register and be like, what?
And then a fucking museum cop will shoot you in your dome,
If he shoots me in my dome, I'll die doing what I loved.
defacing
and-
priceless art.
Yeah.
They probably have a bunch of replicas.
Replicas,
too.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
was
should
gonna say,
just give him a replica.
Everybody knows the Mona Lisa was stolen decades ago. That's not even the real one.
Yeah, I saw the Da Vinci Code. That's what it's about. Spoiler alert for a 20-year-old movie.
Yeah. National Treasure 4.
Narrator, it wasn't.
Steal the
McDonald's
Mona Lisa.
customer threatened to execute everyone when he couldn't get a Happy Meal.
That seems legit, bro.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Yeah.
A man in Virginia allegedly threatened to execute anyone in a McDonald's because he was unable to get a Happy Meal. The
Why couldn't he
suspect
get the
also
Happy
believed
Meal?
to have threatened several other people in the area before authorities could detain him.
I think it's an age thing,
Oh,
probably.
this guy. Ooh.
No,
Was
yeah.
it? Was
got
they
worse
said he
hair
was
than
too
me.
old?
He did have a gun.
Oh, well, he's
It
crazy.
seems like he should have been able to get a Happy Meal then.
I've bought a Happy Meal before.
Yeah.
Just for myself, for like the toys.
I went to
in it.
McDonald's.
I'm
They're
not
like, "Hey, you want this Happy Meal? We had an extra." Some
Oh.
guy with a gun.
I
wouldn't give it
order,
to him.
I order a kid's meal all the time because it's like sometimes I'm not that hungry.
Yeah.
And I just want like a cheeseburger and some apple
You just
slices.
want- yeah, you want 4 fries, apple slices,
Yeah, a little toy.
Two
and
nuggets.
2 nuggets.
Yeah, it's great.
And,
The
and
incident
a
occ-
Barbie.
The incident occurred at a McDonald's in Stafford County last week.
Well, don't go to that McDonald's.
Apparently, Springer was working as a DoorDash driver at the time and had arrived at McDonald's just before 10 in the morning, according to the reports.
His hoodie says Jesus on it.
He became
Maybe
agitated
Jesus.
when he was told it was too early to get a Happy Meal. So he was there before 10, but his DoorDash order had a Happy Meal in it. So,
Come on, buddy.
I mean, for one, McDonald's, please help out the DoorDash drivers. Come on, you're getting lunch ready
Well,
already.
I mean, this guy deserves a fucking employee of the month then.
Yeah, he threatened to execute everybody to get that tip.
I have to get this guy's order correct. I wish more food delivery guys would take that.
Oh, Jared's been
Yeah,
wronged
Jared-
by some fast
Jared-
food people lately.
Jared has been wronged by fast food delivery drivers and restaurants, and he's ready to go on a crime spree.
Well,
You
I
should
mean,
be.
it wasn't just me. We were all wronged.
I don't know. You've been having some bad
Twice
luck
in a
lately.
row.
Yeah, we were hanging out after our wonderful trip to the magical land of titties in Oz.
And we ordered Taco Bell on Uber Eats, and they're like, sure.
Me and David went to hang out with friends and family. We ordered Uber Eats. They took them 2 hours before we finally canceled the delivery because they kept just shuffling it off to a different driver.
Instead of realizing it wasn't open. But they still allowed the order to
The
go
same thing happened to me when I ordered from a Wawa one time.
It's
Uber
because
Eats.
those big companies have automatic. We'll take it, even when they're not fucking
when they're
open.
not open.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
And then the next day, I was like, you know what? I want that Taco Bell that I didn't get that night.
Yeah.
So I went there with me and a friend of the show, Jander Gray.
Shout out to Janda.
Shout out Jander. We stopped at Taco Bell after on our way home,
Taco Tell.
and we ordered we ordered some things. We just ordered three items, not a lot, 2 tacos for me. I didn't order tacos. I ordered the cheesy gordita crunch and a beef burrito. And Jander got a chicken chalupa.
Nice.
And
Where's
then
this gone?
I'm just telling you what happened.
Yeah, bro.
What happened? Tell me where it's going.
Well, stop interrupting me. Jesus.
Real quick, Brando Robot just subscribed at Tier 1 for 3 months. Thank you,
Oh,
Brando.
hey,
Thanks,
Brando.
Brando Robot.
Brando
That's
wants
awesome.
to hear the taco story.
All right,
Brando
Jander,
wants
keep
to
going.
hear.
All right.
Keep going.
So we get in the drive-through, and Jander goes, "Hey, I'm gonna go piss in the bushes like an animal real quick." And he jumped out of my
He does
car.
this all the time.
Yeah, he jumped out of my car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he jumped out of my car as soon as the lady at the drive-through window turned away. And then I was sitting in my car alone, and they handed me a sealed bag, which should have been my first tip-off.
Yeah.
They handed me a sealed bag. But at the time, I was just thinking, like, well, the food's here. Jander's not. I gotta go. There's people behind me. I can't wait for him to.
Why are they giving sealed bags? COVID's over.
It's the illusion of like COVID safety.
it's the illusion.
It's like,
It's
see, we
like
sealed it
you
up.
just made it.
Yeah,
what
it's
is
like
a
we
sealed bag
yeah,
gonna do?
Yeah, you already. It was already near your face.
It's policy for when they do Uber Eats
So they
food
gave you
delivery.
the- they
they
gave you
gave
the-
me a food delivery, so somebody didn't get their 2 soft tacos.
If Jander hadn't have left the car, they would have been
Yeah.
like, "This is not an Uber Eats. It's Jander's fault."
Yeah, it is Jander's fault. So then, and then I drove around the building, picked up Jander, and I have a policy no eating food in my car. So we drove back to Jander. When we got there and it started, let me rip open this bag and give him. He's like, oh, this is not at all what we ordered.
Well, I just want to be the first to congratulate you for being a hero.
Thank you.
Yeah, I rescind my hero status. I give it to Jared.
Yeah, give that. That's me.
Did you rescind or did you renege?
Whoa.
Don't say it, David. Don't say it.
No.
All right, now it's time to do Am I the Asshole?
I love this game.
It's our favorite game.
Yep.
If you've never played before, you can play with us at home. What we do is we read a headline from Reddit's Am I the Asshole?
We do.
We make a snap judgment,
Absolutely.
and then we get into the actual nitty-gritty of the situation, and we judge who is the asshole.
I don't know.
So make your snap judgments at home. If you're watching live, you can do it in the chat.
Do it on the poll.
You can jump on a poll, like our good friends over at Oz Nightclub.
Gentlemen's Club.
if
It's
you're
a
listening-
gentleman's club.
If you're listening to
John.
the audio, you can scream it at the bus driver.
Yes.
Or your mom, if she's driving you.
Your mom goes to college. That's still funny.
Am I the asshole for not liking my fiance's face without his beard?
No. No.
Yes.
I say no.
Not liking it? I mean, you can not like
not
it.
liking his face.
I'm going to say, though, yes with Jared, because I bet it goes beyond just not liking it.
Okay.
I just
Well,
feel
it's
like
a
if
snap
you're
judgment.
if you're marrying someone, you should like them.
And not their beard?
She said,
like, beard or no beard?
well,
Yeah, you should like me.
it just says for liking his face without a beard, not liking it. So I say yes.
I see it as like if this was reversed and it was like I don't like my fiance's face without makeup.
Yeah, that's
We'd be
true.
like,
Well,
you're kind of an asshole.
As someone who hates his face without a beard, I will say,
Yeah, but that's your face.
Yeah, but you're not marrying
yeah, but if you marry somebody, their face becomes your face.
No. What?
Yeah.
No.
Leah's face legally belongs to you and vice versa.
Well,
All
yeah,
right,
but that's
well, I'm
that's
gonna make her grow a beard then.
Do it.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't she already your beard, John?
I'm gonna go ahead and say yes.
The
This
poll-
sounds a little assholey.
It sounds fishy, doesn't it?
Okay.
Sounds fishy.
The
I
poll
say
is
yes.
up, so please let us know what you think in the chat.
I know how the title sounds. I know the title sounds bad, but please hear me out.
yeah, they're already admitting they're an asshole.
Yeah. My fiance and I have been together for the last 4 years, and since the day I met him, I've never seen him clean shaven. He's always had a beard. All the photos I've ever seen of him on his Facebook at his parents' house, beard. He's had one ever since he could grow one because he is absolutely obsessed with ZZ Top.
Oh.
And to be frank, I've always found it to be the sexiest thing about him. Okay.
All right.
She's got a beard fetish.
Okay.
On to the incident. It just
her my
happened an hour ago.
The incident.
My husband is a contract painter for schools, hospitals, office buildings, etc. Both stripping down and repainting. I don't know exactly what happened, but he told me there was an accident, and the long and short of it was that he needed to shave off his beard. He was really upset about it, like he was angry. Well, when he got home, I honestly didn't even recognize him. With his bald face, his lips really stand out, but he also has a huge baby face. My surprise definitely showed on my face because he immediately accused me of making things worse. This is where I think I'm the asshole.
Okay.
No, I don't think what she did was an asshole.
No, she's
Instead of being supportive, I blurted out that I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't tell him why, but honestly, I find his natural face without a beard to be really gross.
Damn.
Yeah, she's kind of an asshole. Huh?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like, as much as his beard attracts me to him, his natural face without it turns me away.
Ooh.
I think he could tell how much I didn't like it because he immediately called me an asshole and locked himself in the den. He's still not talking to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. I feel super bad, but I also don't think I'm at fault because I didn't know? Question mark? No, she's the asshole. You reacted wrong. You reacted. Even if you don't like it, keep it to yourself.
It was a knee-jerk reaction.
Even so, she already knew he was going through a tough time with it.
He was really upset about it. She even said it. She put it in bold letters. So it's not like this was a choice where he was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm doing this without your consent, you know?
she
Like,
does-
I
he
know
doesn't-
you love my beard, but
He
I'm
doesn't
shaving
need,
it off,
He doesn't need
baby.
consent.
I don't like your
He
lips.
doesn't need consent to shave.
No,
like
I
your
know.
face.
I know he doesn't need consent, but what I'm saying is, even if like, if you're with someone and they're like, no, I really, really like it, because they're the ones that have to look at you. But obviously, it's your face. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. But you know,
Yeah, she's allowed to prefer the beard.
yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
But she shouldn't think that her fiance is gross.
well, maybe
Yeah.
he is. Maybe that beard's been covering up that nasty
He's
old,
got an ugly
old
face.
Smeagol face over there.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what makeup does.
Well, he can grow the beard back. That's what's
Yeah.
great about facial hair. Why shave every day? Because it just grows right back.
It takes a long time, though, bro.
No, not
Takes
for
a
not for most men.
How long does it take you to grow that beard back,
Oh, a
Jared?
long time. Because,
Exactly.
Yeah, but we're weak beta males.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think we're beta males. We're lower than that.
Yeah, Delta.
Delta.
Go lower.
It took me
Zeta-
a long time to grow
Zeta
this
male.
beard, and I
Zeta
barely
males,
even
we're
have a
Zeta
beard.
males.
Omegas.
I don't even know if
That's
I
the
like
end.
my beard anymore. I might shave it.
Do it. I dare
right.
you.
I might just have a mustache.
Do it
Just,
right
I was
now.
gonna say,
Don't
as long
do
as you
that.
keep the mustache.
No.
Do it right now.
But like shorten the mustache.
You kind of look like the V for Vendetta mask right now.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's because I got my hair cut. I got my hair cut at a
Comic-Con?
at a Dominican barber shop, and they trim all mustaches to look like this in black and Dominican barber shops. There's only one mustache style in
Yeah,
those barber shops.
yeah.
So this is what you get
It's
when
so you can look like Lou Bega.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
I prefer
4,
my mustache
5.
a little bit bushier.
By the way,
Yeah.
Mambo number 5 is
Oh
a
well,
cover-
hold on.
No.
Watch your tones.
Mambo,
You put some respect on Mambo number 5.
I love Mambo number 5.
All right.
Lou Bega didn't write that song. It's a cover song.
Yeah, everybody
All
knows
he
that.
does is covers. He only does covers of Mambo numbers.
I didn't know
Yeah.
this.
He did Mambo number 5, Mambo number 16, and then his most famous one was Mambo number 5. Did I say that already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You started with that. No, I think you meant Mambo number
But
3.
I thought he made it up, and he didn't. And I
Well,
lost a lot of respect.
That's
for
your fault.
Aren't you in cover bands? You've been in cover bands for
it. And
like years.
I hate myself for it. I hate myself.
Okay, but you love the people you're
Right, so who's the asshole here?
I
Is
think
it
it's the woman.
David or Lou Bega?
No, I was wrong. I was wrong. It was an
Yeah,
asshole.
it's the woman.
But I don't feel she's like a total asshole.
No.
I think she had a bad initial reaction. I'm sure she still loves her husband.
Well,
She
no,
just hates his face.
there's
She
nothing
just
wrong with a
hates-
knee-jerk reaction. It's the I'm not at fault because I hate his face.
No, she's asking, "Am I at fault?" Because but
Yes.
in her defense,
She is asking, but
In
she's
her
also
defense-
she's also saying in that same tone of that same question of like, am I the asshole? I don't
yeah,
think that I am.
But in her defense, though, she's never known him without a beard. Her whole relationship has been with his beard. You shave your beard, you look a lot different. You can say, yeah, makeup's the same thing, but women don't wear makeup for fucking 4 years and then take it. You see him.
That's true.
Well, some do.
Yeah,
some do. I guess.
There you go.
Yeah. But I think.
we don't have to argue with
So-
Brad. He argues with himself.
Yeah, I know. That's debatable.
You won.
That's debatable. It's
won.
debatable.
I just
No,
won,
it's
yeah.
debatable.
You and Brad both won that argument.
Yes, correct.
Do we have
All right.
another?
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for having trouble with my girlfriend's friend group?
No.
Probably not.
I will say no.
Asshole,
I'm gonna
trouble?
say yes. I have a feeling. I've got a gut feeling.
You got a feeling?
I
Like
got
the
a gut-
last one. Like the last
But
one.
he
No,
was
the
right on
last
the
one was
last
pretty
one.
clear.
No,
From-
it wasn't.
from the
That's
beginning.
debatable. That's
Yeah.
debatable.
Debateamale. That's Debateamale.
That's Debateamale.
That's the name of the episode, Debateamale. Brad Gilmore, the Debateamale. I challenge you, sir.
But please don't.
What was the question again? I'm sorry, John.
Am I the asshole for having trouble with my girlfriend's friend group?
The poll is live.
I'm gonna say no.
You're gonna say no.
No, I'm gonna say
I'm saying yes. I feel like it's gonna be him.
So 3 no's and a yes.
gut
I,
reaction.
26 male, have been dating my girlfriend, 25 female, for about 3 months. Over the weekend, I met her friend group for the first time. It didn't go as well as I hoped.
Wait, how long were they dating?
3
3
months.
months.
It took that long to meet her friends?
Yeah, that's a
That's
red
weird.
flag.
He
Hey,
seem-
but
yeah,
bro,
he
if
seems
I'm
like a real
dating
asshole.
somebody, it's gonna be a while before I bring them into my inner circle. Unless I'm feeling it.
That's wrong.
Yeah,
Is it?
that's a lie.
That's
right
Is
there.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just throw 'em in
because
the fire
because
first.
what if they don't get along with your friends? What are you gonna do?
Then I'm gonna leave my friends for being bitch ass busters, Buster. I'm sorry, I love you. Between the fingers. Yes.
All right, so from what I can understand, this group, 9 people, ages 24 to 26.
Oh, that's too many friends.
That's like our friend group.
Yeah, it's too many.
It's too
Who's
many.
getting voted off?
we have exactly 11, actually.
We gotta cut that
As-
short.
Yeah.
That is 5 too many.
We almost didn't get a reservation at German Bistro because of it. Might have to cut a couple of friends.
Yeah.
9 people, ages 24 to 26, half and half male, female.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
They
say, like-
formed while they were in college. They are particularly tight knit, and it doesn't seem like the group has
9
picked up
doesn't-
any new members post college.
9 doesn't divide evenly by 2.
Well,
Yeah.
he's.
What's
yeah.
going
Maybe there's a
on here?
non-binary person.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, David.
But they just said half male, half female.
Which makes it
Brad.
half and
David.
half.
It's Pride Month.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Chill out, bro.
Sorry, I apologize.
Chill out.
You apologize to Brad.
Okay. Apologize.
Yeah.
No. Open it. Yeah.
Apology accepted.
Ow.
Hold on, do it
I'm
again.
rough.
Do it again. I gotta zoom in on that.
It's educational.
It is. This is how you finger a hand.
God.
That's how you finger a hand, is it not?
I want to say no. I want to say no.
You probably should.
The group had a get together at one of their apartments, and my girlfriend invited me as a +1. I knew these were her friends for a long time, and I've heard a few stories from my girlfriend about them. I really wanted to put my best foot forward and make a good impression.
So I wore my MAGA hat.
Maybe even make a few new friends of my own. That seems fun, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Seems nice.
I'm just waiting for.
Swell.
I'm waiting for the other foot to drop.
Yeah. I had a hard time socializing at the party. It was like being in a walk-in freezer trying to melt ice. I tried as much as I was comfortable with to socialize, but I mostly was ignored for most of the night. I couldn't tell if they didn't want me there or if they were just particularly focused on themselves. Either way, I kind of gave up halfway through the party. I spent a good chunk of it just on my phone and eventually asked my girlfriend if we leave a little early. My girlfriend agreed, but she was unhappy with me as we drove back to my apartment. She said she was having fun and wasn't ready to leave yet. She also said I didn't give her friends a fair chance. I came up with what I thought was a good solution and proposed it to her. I asked if I could skip subsequent parties for a while and if she could set up 8 hangouts where I can get to know each person individually.
That's That's good.
and then
I get
have
it.
me rejoin parties after that. My girlfriend turned down the idea on the grounds that she found it tedious and unnecessary.
Okay, she's being a dick.
No, I kind of agree with her.
I know that.
Now, she
don't.
and I are
Why?
at an impasse. Am I the asshole?
Okay,
Why-
maybe not 8 hangouts where you each meet
Yeah.
each one separately.
A couple
but
smaller ones.
Setting,
But smaller
setting up
groups.
an individual play date, that's a little too much.
But she just outright rejected it and didn't.
well, yeah.
Well,
I
put
just
yourself
outright
in that-
rejected
Yeah,
it.
put yourself in
What
that
did-
situation,
but-
David. How would you react?
If I didn't want to
You
do that,
wanted to go on one date with one of your friends, have individual dates with all your friends.
okay, and if I didn't want to do that, I would say I would propose a solution instead
Yeah,
of just
propose a
outright,
compromise.
How about we do a couple of friends, a smaller group, because that's a
you're
lot of work.
Okay, bro, but you're in a happy marriage. Like your advice is not
Yeah.
probably good. I mean, I obviously have the better advice to give.
Yeah, let's get relationship
Divorce.
advice from Brad and Jared.
Oh, yeah. Lauren's segment. She's never here, so let's just replace
Yeah,
it
live,
with
laugh.
Brad.
Yeah.
Live, laugh, Brad.
Brad, bleed blood. I don't like it, but I
Live,
do.
Brad, breed blood. Brad, bleed blood.
I don't know. I
I don't know. It seems like he's trying, so that's the important
Yeah.
part, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a good. Hey, it's tedious for him too to meet 8 friends at 8 separate.
Well,
you know.
I mean, to be fair, she said that he didn't try.
Oh, is that what she said?
Yeah.
She said that he didn't try. He said he felt like he tried, but it
Yeah.
didn't feel
So
like anybody
we're
wanted him there.
We got two
You know what I can
things.
tell
Like
if-
maybe he did, maybe he didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I can tell from just reading this right now?
What's
Yeah.
None of these motherfuckers smoke weed.
Yeah. That's probably
Weed
true.
would have solved that issue.
I
God,
got
yeah.
the impression that they're all hoity-toity, talking about
Teas and
20-year-old
crumpets.
wine.
yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
Well, they're
stand around.
26 at the most.
They don't
though.
stand around in a circle in the backyard and smoke weed.
Well,
I
I'll
can
tell you
that right
this: this relationship isn't
playing
gonna last.
country covers on mandolin.
These people aren't going to last. I'll tell you that. Right
Yeah.
now.
Why?
They're
I don't
probably already broken up.
having a fancy dinner party, like, oh, I like the Earl Grey.
I like the-
prefer sleepy time.
I like to think they're just having a massive
That's my
orgy
idea of
right
fancy
now.
teas.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say not the asshole, but this relationship's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang
This,
it up,
this
baby.
relationship is the asshole.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna fuck it.
Whoa, that's aggressive.
All right, it's time for our final segment.
It's Something Planet, Massive Media, tonight.
Ooh,
She sounds really nice, but
Yeah.
it sounds like she's married to a piece of shit.
I was gonna say she sounds wholesome.
Is she the
No
asshole
judgments.
or her husband?
Yeah,
Her husband is definitely the asshole, but I love him too. He's got a nice haircut.
it's John.
I would like to renege on my previous
Whoa,
statement.
don't say it.
It's reneged.
I like saying renege.
With
Tomato,
an E,
tomato.
with an E. There's
It's
no
tomato, 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 or with a hard R.
that's
Tomato, tomato.
I don't like tomatoes with hard R's.
Tomato.
But what if I'm just singing that song? Can I
Yeah,
say?
what if
can
I'm
I-
just singing the tomato song?
Can I say
Hey,
the
go
word?
ahead. You know what?
Tomato.
I'll say it with
Tomato.
Nah, not that one.
So
Tomato?
what have we watched? I was telling you guys about this before the show, but I think the name
yeah.
think of the name of the show is called That Damn Michael Che.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That-
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I think it was that darn Michael.
That
Che.
darn Michael Che. It's a Michael Che's new sketch show on HBO Max. I thought it was excellent.
What about that other show? Those Darn Amigos?
Those darn amigos.
Is that real?
Those darn Migos, the rap group.
Is it there's Darn Migo? Is that? I'd watch that show. Those
No,
guys are
that's-
hilarious.
that's
From the
that's
Three
a
Am-
line from the
it's-
Three Amigos.
Yeah, it's a line from the
Oh, okay. I never watched
Those
that
Darn
movie.
I wonder if that's like, because it's by Lauren Michaels, right?
Yeah, I know. It's probably like an ode to that or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, it's Michael Che. His sketch show. I don't even want to talk about any of the bits because they're all so good. They're funny and they're equal parts funny and uncomfortable. Which you guys know I like in sketch comedy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
All right.
I love it in sketch comedy. I don't like it in real life.
no, I don't like it in real life, but I
Yes.
like it in shows.
Yes,
Yeah.
Curb Your Enthusiasm is one of my favorite
love it.
shows because it's so fucking uncomfortable.
I like it in real life. I hate it on TV.
you got it.
You must be loving it right now.
Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, huh?
I love them so rock hard right now.
Oh, I see it.
Zoom in. No, don't.
This show was so good that I went to watch one episode before I went to bed. I just watched all of them.
Nice.
All 6?
Yeah.
D9.
You binged
But
it?
only 20 minutes a piece.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, how
Yeah.
late were you up?
No, I wasn't up that. No, it wasn't that bad. But
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's only 20 minutes a
Two
piece.
hours. 2 hours.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
not a big commitment.
It's not a big commitment, and
HBO?
I really loved it. Yeah, I give it 9 out of 10.
It's on HBO?
Okay.
Yeah, I would give it
I'm gonna crush
10 if there was more.
Oh, so you're only giving it a lower score because it's not that long.
It's too short. I hope it comes. I hope he does another season. I know he's a busy dude, so there probably won't be another season.
Sometimes though, if you make it long just for the sake of being long,
That's true.
It
That's
gets
true.
bad.
Yeah.
That's how they get you. That's like restaurants when they're not open all the time. It's a scarcity.
Oh my god.
like Applebee's.
Let it go.
Like Applebee's.
Taco Bell. You still on that?
When
shit?
are we going to Applebee's?
I want to go. John is being obstinate.
John, why won't you go? To
I
Applebee's?
don't want to actually go.
I don't like Applebee's.
Yeah, I want to go because it's like a
food's
thing
bad.
now.
Okay,
it's like
how
a thing we've been
about-
talking about.
Yeah,
What
we're
if we
not
go
going.
to-
We're not going for the food. We're going for the
May I
the
propose,
ambiance.
May I
What's the
propose?
ambiance?
May I propose an alternative?
No,
Chili's are Fridays.
no,
No,
Why?
It's got to be the bees
It's
with the
bees
boys.
with the boys.
But it could be the Chili's with the choys, or the Fridays with the fellas, or the Denny's with the dicks.
There's no Fridays around here.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
want
there
to.
is.
I don't want to
No.
go to
Yeah.
Denny's.
Where?
For 3 days from now.
That's a time.
It's 4 days from now.
Really?
but Nice
Because you
try.
count today as a day that's almost over.
No,
Fuck
Tuesday-
you.
Tuesday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday, Thursday,
Wednesday,
Friday.
Thursday.
Anyway, so
Shut the fuck up.
yeah, we're doing
Yeah.
we're doing
We're doing a bit.
media.
Yeah.
Yeah, meet Dia.
I also finished Castlevania season 3.
So good, right?
The fights at the end of that
Bro.
season were so good. Those were like some of the best anime fights I'd seen in a while. Those were so good.
Yeah.
And the last episode obviously was like the wrap-up episode, but the 2 episodes before that, very exciting stuff.
I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this show because one of my favorite video games of all time is Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which stars Alucard. But this series is focusing on more Richter and what is her name?
Sorry, his name is Adrian Tepes.
Shut the fuck up. In order for Symphony of the Night to see an animated version of that, they have to be dead, and I don't think they're gonna do that. Maybe
Right,
I don't know. Yeah, because those characters are. I mean,
They could just
Richter and
whenever they feel like they're done telling the story, they could always just jump ahead in time and tell another story.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like they should do that, but I feel like
Oh, they are doing that. They actually just announced that they're doing a spin-off series of Castlevania. This is real set during the French Revolution. So actually they're going back, but they're starting it basically they're announcing they're going to do a whole Castlevania universe where they're going to do several different shows.
okay, so we'll get our
within the
Symphony of the
universe.
Night then.
So
Possibly.
That's what I'm waiting for because that was
Well,
such a
it
good
seems
game.
like it's popular enough that they can do this.
Yeah.
So it's a really good show. It's well written. Warren Ellis is one of my favorite comic book authors, so I'm glad that he's like kind of the showrunner. I give it 8 out of 10. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
I thought some of the first episodes were kind of slow in the season, but then it really picked up.
yeah.
Well, the first couple episodes were kind of catch-up episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and there were
yeah.
like flashbacks too, because like they keep getting attacked, and then you figure out why they keep getting attacked. By all these
Yeah,
monsters.
but that's because
That was
they time skip 6 months in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we'll catch you up.
Yeah.
We'll catch you up while we're catching you up.
What did you guys watch? Anything?
I started watching. I told you guys in the chat group about this. It's a animated show called Trece, which Netflix is advertising as its first Filipino anime, which is wrong. It's not an anime, but it is an animated program.
A Filipino animated program?
Yeah, it's really good. It's based on a Filipino comic, but it's a lot like the Dresden Files, where it's about
Wizards and magic and
yeah, it's
monsters.
less wizards in like a formal cabal kind of setting, like Council of Wizards, like Dresden Files. So it's more like loose, just like the main character, her name is Trece. She is some kind of sorceress, and she helps the Filipino police department solve supernatural crimes. On the side, but she's also an arbiter of the accords between the supernatural entities and the human beings in the city. So she kind of brokers the peace, so that like the monsters don't overrun the town and the humans, can live their lives.
Okay.
That sounds good. Did you watch the whole season yet?
No, I only watched the first 2 episodes just to see if I liked it, and so far I like it. It's a little stiff for the writing. I'm assuming it's going to get better as
It's
they
like
get.
a language barrier type of thing, possibly.
No, they've actually done
Or
a really
translation issue.
They've
maybe?
done a really good job of translating it to English. It's all in English. I don't
Is
know.
it dubbed or subs?
It's dubbed.
Okay.
So I think it's based on a Filipino comic, but it's done all in English. Although they do sometimes talk in I don't know what the Filipino language is
I
called.
think it's called Filipino.
Filipino. Yeah, they talk in. They do translate to. They do speak in
It's Pinoy,
Filipino.
actually. I think.
Is that what it is? I'm terrible.
Or is that
A little bit, just a little bit.
It's just people from there.
Okay.
Pinoy. Never mind.
So yeah,
Filipino.
we'll check back in on that when you're done with that.
Tagalog. Tagalog.
What is it called?
Tagalog.
I don't think that's correct.
Yeah.
That's what it says on Google's.
That's the language.
Yeah. It's
That
Tagalog.
sounds like a Girl Scout cookie.
Tagalog is a language that originated
it's-
in the Philippine Islands. It is the first language of most Filipinos and the second language of most others.
Are you reading off that of whiteguyfacts.com?
No.
Well, that's where you should go because that's where the truth comes from.
Everyone's right here because Tagalog and Filipino are used interchangeably.
Oh.
The official name is Tagalog, but people also call it.
Actually, now that you
So
bring it
right.
up, you are correct because I've heard Joe Coy mention that he speaks Tagalog.
Yeah.
And he's Filipino.
All right. I finished the
Also, I want
series.
Girl Scout cookies now.
I finished the first series of, or first season of this series, Shadow and Bone.
Sounds like a microbrewery gastropub.
Yeah, Shadow
It
and
is.
Bone. No, this is like a sci-fi series of books, or a fantasy series of books that they've adapted into a TV show on Netflix, and it's got like
Netflix?
magic and stuff. It's like set in like almost like a Victorian era or like Napoleon era, like Europe.
Ghosts and shit.
Europe.
Yeah, well, no, there's some supernatural stuff like that, but then it's like mostly the big plot of it is that 100 or so years ago, some evil sorcerer that they call Grecians, or the magic users, and they all have
Sneaky
to,
Greeks
The
again.
Greeks.
Am I right?
Looking at you, David.
looking at you, you swarthy bitch.
F. Callisto.
Greek baby bitch.
Do some magic.
One of these magic users created this like this rift, this shadow rift that goes across the country, and if you go into it, it's filled with like these like night creatures.
I was
like,
hoping you'd say like nice things.
no, bad stuff is in there.
Damn
Yeah, bad stuff is in there. So that's kind of
So don't go in there.
That's separated the country, but they
David's
can't.
just solved the problem.
But they can't go to the other half of their country without going into someone else's country. So they've like developed a way to like get through it.
And that's where all the Wawas are, so they gotta
Yeah, that's where you got to get your hoagies.
Yeah.
Um,
on the other side of the rift.
No, I think it's really good. It's a fun show. Lots of magic use and stuff like that. I give the first season. I give it an 8. It was awesome.
Nice.
You'll like it because there's like a ragtag crew of.
I do love Ragtag Crews.
I know you're into ragtag crews. There's a ragtag crew of thieves that I think you would like.
Ooh, that's even better.
That's my favorite type of ragtag crew.
I know, and they're led by a guy who doesn't have any powers at all,
Ooh,
and he's
I
not good at
kinda
fighting.
I kind of like that. I mean,
He's not
So
good. He's
the
not good at
underdog.
fighting, but he's a con man.
Ooh, I
He
do
knows-
like
Sounds like
con
Guardians
man.
of the Galaxy.
So no, actually, the crew reminded me a lot of Locke Lamora's crew, his
Okay.
gang from that
Nice.
series of novels. So I think you would like it just because of that.
Okay, I'll check. I've seen it on there, and I every time I see it, I go, I should check that out.
It's good. It's good. It's better than the trailer looks. It's one of those ones where I saw the trailer and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna watch this. And then Leah wanted to watch it, and I watched it, and I was super into it.
Okay, I'll check it out.
So yeah.
I'll check it out. Does anyone have anything else?
I haven't watched.
I
I'm
watched
sorry.
the first 10 minutes of Loki, and then I had to leave
Oh,
to come
Loki.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I wanted
Yeah,
to bring up next. If no one had anything else, is that I watched the first episode of Loki.
Well, we can't give it away because David
David
hasn't
hasn't
watched
seen it
it. He's so busy, can't watch.
I had to
a
come here and
30-minute
help
TV
with the
show.
show.
I watched 10 minutes of
That
it.
came out 4
I'm
days
the
ago.
mayor.
Yeah, bitch.
I'm Greek.
I work during the week. I have
I
plans
work during
every
the week.
day.
You don't work during the
Yeah.
weekend.
Watch
During the
Loki at work.
What
Yeah,
was
I
what was
can't.
Loki's
I can't.
day?
What's that?
You know, Thor is Thursday, Odin is Wednesday. What was Loki's day?
He didn't get one. That's why he's so mad.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, I thought because they moved it from Friday to Wednesday, and I thought they were trying to. I was like, why don't you just move it to Loki's day? I thought that would be appropriate.
That's because he's the trickster god.
Is he though?
He's
You don't
not.
know?
He's not really
his
one of
his day is
No, he
is the leap
He's
year
he's a
day.
dark elf.
He is a dark elf, but the way it
No,
works,
he's a frost giant.
Yeah,
he's
he's
a
a
frost
he's a
giant,
frost
that's right.
giant, but the way it works is perception is reality. So if Odin's like he is the god of mischief, he becomes the god of
Okay.
mischief.
Well, since we're not talking about the show, let me bring up a thing that's kind of buzzing about Loki. People are mad that apparently on one of the forums that he sees at the TVA, that Loki is gender fluid, and
Right.
people are throwing a hissy fit about
Really?
it.
Oh, that
Yeah.
he's gender
But
fluid.
he's always been that way.
Didn't he fuck a
Yeah.
horse?
Yes, yeah, it's ridiculous because not only
Doesn't
are
he
people
have like several horse children?
Yeah, no, he had
He
one.
does.
He has one horse children. He's also got a child. Yorgamnir, the snake that wraps around the world, is his child.
Okay.
Hel, the half woman, half skeleton from the waist down, is his daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's
And,
got a lot of weird kids.
Fenrir, the wolf that will devour the world, is also one of his sons.
But see, that's all like Norse mythology. But
Right,
if you go
yes.
to Marvel mythology, he's still gender fluid.
Yes,
he's
I was gonna bring that up, too.
He's
He's
been
more
a
than
woman.
gender fluid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's literally been a woman for a majority of the time.
So I
in his
saw
history in Marvel
I saw
Comics.
people on my Facebook feed throwing a hissy fit about it, saying Disney inserting wokeness into there, and I hate forced diversity as much as these guys, but they're dumb because the mythology, he's gender fluid. He turns into women. He shifts back and forth. Like Loki and Thor. One of my favorite Norse mythology is they dress in drag and go on a shenanigan adventure through a giant's castle, seeing how many men they can seduce.
That's the one where that's the one where they try to drown Thor by giving him too much beer. And he just keeps drinking beer. He drinks like several kegs of beer until they're out of beer.
No, that's a different one. But
Is that a different?
Yeah,
I thought he was in a
Loki
dress
and
for that
Thor.
one.
Yeah, Loki and Thor end up in drag a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, he turns into a horse and lets a horse impregnate him.
That's right.
And that's how he gives birth to Sleipnir, which is the six-legged horse that Odin rides,
And
Right.
Rainbow
which is kind of
Bright.
messed up when you think about it.
Yeah.
And then yes, in the Marvel comics, Loki changes from man to woman to whatever he wants all the time.
Yeah. Thor did too, actually. Thor's been a woman, and I'm not talking about Jane Foster. I mean, like in the series Earth X.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
future Thor was actually female for a time too.
Gross. I hate that. Canceled.
Yeah,
Canceled.
yeah, and he didn't have a hammer anymore. He just had a clamor. I'll see
right,
myself
so
out.
I think we're done with the show. Thank you all so much for watching. We're not going to be here this week because David has some cool news. I don't know if he wants to share it now or wait till next time. But,
Next time.
Fucking
we're going to be
Greek.
helping David with his new ventures. And,
So we're not doing the show on Monday?
not doing the show on Monday. We're going to be back in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So
Twix.
So stay tuned for that. We love you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Check out our link tree. It's linktree/somethingplanet.
Go to YouTube.
And yeah, right now playing us out is going to be some Something Planet facts, I guess. And we're going to make some more of those too.
Yeah.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.